All right, hello friends, and welcome
Oh.
to the 4-0, the 4-0. That's what I'm here to talk about. As a Barca fan, fuck all this. What is this Manchester United branding near my name? Amanat, please remove Manchester United badge from my name. What is Manchester United? I don't care about Manchester United. I am a Pedridista. I'm a
Oh my.
Wellandowski. I am a what else? I am a Puigster. I'm all things. My ये हाथ काटेगा तो blue और red निकलेगा immediately. Welcome friends to the 4.
Okay, wait, Kautuk, I will set you up. The one,
The one?
which is 14th. They are 14th on the table.
Oh,
Oh.
no, Baba, it is too late to be sacked.
Uh, uh, Chalo.
Oh my God.
Where should we begin? Hello, friends. Smash a like for the unemployment. Wait, I will stop stream and restart stream because
Oh,
I don't know what else I can do.
Oh,
Everything is fine over here.
oh.
Stopping and
Pedridista.
restarting. Hold on.
I didn't understand. Real gets smashed 4-0. Ten Hag
Okay,
gets
we
sacked.
are live again, and excellent connection it is showing in backend. And now
Yeah,
what?
it's fine. It's fixed. It's fixed. It's done.
Okay, chalo, great.
There could not have been a more auspicious start to this particular stream.
Yeah, we had to sack. Sometimes you have to sack one
Hey,
stream.
bro, can we also say New Zealand has won a series at home?
Baba, is this any stream to bring up cricket, Baba? Please
Yeah.
have
Baba,
some shame. Have some shame.
अरे bro, 12 साल के बाद
Baba,
हमने
Baba, have
listen,
some
listen.
shame.
Baba, 1 second. You cannot have kachra in this stream because Manchester United do not have kachra in their team.
Bichara, I feel very bad for him. I feel
अरे
happy.
no,
I feel happy for Ten Hag. Now he doesn't have to deal
Dude,
with all this
I
nonsense
must
anymore.
say,
One
I-
second, one sec. I just want to bring out that the opening section of this podcast, which was golden, has completely lost.
No, it's there. It's there. It's just people, it was buffering. So you can go back and watch it and come back.
yeah.
Ugh.
Also, by the way, must say, I must thank Ten Hag because this stream was going to be originally called Hell Classico, but
Fucking.
भाई ने पूरा हालात बदल दिया, जज्बात बदल दिए,
ब्रो
पूरा
वो
vibe बदल
जो
दिया.
जिम रैडक्लिफ ने पैसा दिया है VAR को टू गेट दिस पुअर मैन सैक्ड. Oh,
Oh,
very
one
very
sec.
sad.
Who
Very
get
sad.
whom sacked? Who sacked?
Now you're baiting me with some thing which you want me to say,
No,
but I will not.
who sacked? I don't know who sacked.
Wait,
What
Baba,
was
for
that?
reals?
He sacked or what? They
You
sacked.
don't know this?
What the fuck, Baba? Why do you think we are here?
Oh, they
Baba,
sacked
did
him.
we- Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wait,
Wow.
one second. मेरे को news पढ़ने दो, guys.
I
Sorry,
can't
man.
believe
Oh
he's
wow,
finding
we
out
have
on
got
stream.
Baba live
Trouble.
reaction. Wow,
Okay,
amazing.
1 second. I landed at 4 a.m. Okay, yesterday. So not yesterday, today. And I have gone
I'm
to
giving
work.
you -50 just for this, Baba.
Yes.
One
yes.
second.
Not
One
reading
second.
research and coming. You're on
Baba,
62
I was
points.
surprised you didn't give me a phone call immediately. Now I fully understand it. Oh my God, you had no
Wow.
idea.
Oh, wow. He has just 1 sec. They have just.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Why do you think, Baba, I would be in such mourning?
No wonder Baba said what 14th and
Yeah.
मैं 14 इसके लिए बोल रहा था don't have plan ये वो because I still thought he was at the club.
no.
Now this is
Baba,
not fun
it's-
anymore. Now I'm giving up. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Now Azim has a handicap. He wins. This is a martyr.
How
Who is
do I
come
win?
because now you're a martyr. Now I can't like now.
So,
I
which
mean,
is why I was like, why is Baba being so mean to me?
oh
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 Very
my.
bad.
It's truly like a Baba, you know what happened? The roller coaster. So Saturday night, we get thumped.
please understand. I was on a flight for 4 hours for 24 hours.
Yeah, and in that 22 hours, the whole football world has gone topsy-turvy.
I can clearly see. Tell
Real Madrid have been beaten by children. Ten Hag has been sacked, and Vinny has lost the Ballon d'Or.
Why?
All of this has happened.
Who has won Ballon d'Or?
Rodri has won
Oh,
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or भी खत्म हो गया ये 24 घंटे में. एक मिनट guys,
What the fuck, Baba?
एक मिनट ये मेरे को news feed क्यों नहीं आता है? Correct. I understood why that is also not happened. Because
Baba is on a test match from 2 days ago. Baba, on Wednesday, you can catch up. We'll do a separate stream. for
Arey,
you.
one sec. I am in America, not just. Arey, bro, my America time is not working only. Bro, see, the thing is, I understood now. I was on a flight which was fully, and I had Wi-Fi, but my phone was new. So I did not end up getting enough news feeds that I normally get because it was still updating or whatever. Now it's making sense to me how there has been no. Oof.
I have meaning मैं क्या बताऊं तेरे को? The roller coaster I have been on.
But there is no Amanat messages in the group. Nothing has happened.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, arey, full discussion has happened, Baba.
On the group also.
Yes.
We have gone to the point where Atharva is like, now who will you do propaganda against? Then I have said Lamine Yamal. Then I said, Arey, but it's just weird taking panga with a 17-year-old. And then we have scrapped that. ये सब हुआ है.
Oh, fuck me, bro.
Yeah, I love how people in chat are saying, Baba, regret to inform you that Tuchel has been sacked.
Baba, the Twin Towers have gone down.
Yeah. Baba, you just won the Champions League. Oh,
Shit.
God.
Oh my God. One sec. I don't know how this. Okay,
Baba,
I feel that this is what's happened with Azim.
Baba, you know what you are?
I came into the stream thinking Azim का गांड मारेगा इधर मेरा ही गांड लग गया. This is exactly how Azim must have been. कौतुक का गांड मारेंगे 4-0 के बाद
Exactly.
और उसका ही गांड लग गया. Same feeling. Same things have
And
From
turned.
El Clasico to El Sacico. This is what has happened.
El Sacico, indeed. Like, I can't believe there was actually an El Sacico. And
Yeah, yeah.
Ten Hag low pit guy, bro.
Bichara.
So one
I mean,
sec, so
of all the ways to get sacked, unbelievable.
Ancelotti is also sacked, what?
No, Ancelotti is
No,
still
no,
there for
Ancelotti
now.
is still there. But so we'll
Well,
come to.
Sackiko ये सब बोल रहा है तो अभी मेरे को डर लग रहा है और क्या. एक मिनट, बैलोन डोर खत्म हो गया. पेले फुटबॉल खेल रहा है कि वो रिटायर हो गया.
वो उनका, you know, how do I put it? वो अब नहीं रहे. Okay, Baba, now that you are in 2024,
Yeah.
we have so much to talk about. So, I have to ask you, Azim, have you any essays left? Any essays in the
I
tank?
tried to write one, but what can one say that I have not said before?
But when you agree with the decision,
No,
how
I
do you?
don't agree with the decision. I mean,
Once
it would be hypocritical of me to
Baba.
be Ten Hag in all the way and say that I support him being sacked. And
Once I want to know
especially having
smart
watched
privileges
yesterday's
then.
game, is very it's
Exactly. So I want to come to that. But Baba, if you were on the oil money group yesterday, you should have
What do
seen
you
the
think?
in-depth analysis, the actual rally from Wimbledon that has gone on, saying was Ten Hag to blame? Of course he was. No, he wasn't.
Yeah.
अरे तू देख, मैं दिखाता हूँ stats. अरे मैं दिखाता हूँ
Yeah.
graph. अरे मैं दिखाता हूँ
we have
underlying
literally
stats.
been trading stats with each other. For
Yeah.
what?
ये ले XG, ये ले
Also,
XA.
can you quickly just take me through Saturday evening India time to Sunday night India time?
I'll tell you. So I think the best way to do it would be this. I wrote not one, not two, but 3 essays.
Wow, we've done the treble.
I did the travel. Because I wrote one whole thing. Okay, I wrote one whole thing which I'll read first. And then right at the end of it, literally I put the full stop on it. And I checked the group. And oil money group pe aa gaya, Ten Hag is sacked.
Yeah, I did
He
not
was
see that
sacked
coming.
immediately
Huh?
after, what? He was
No,
sacked immediately.
no. The thing is that, so let me play the context, Baba. So the match that we lost under extreme injustice circumstances, number one. From Baba, you will not believe the VAR. Like, of all the ways you have been screwed over by any referee, this one 1000% takes the cake. Where all analysts, all former referees are like, "Bhencho, kya chutyagiri hai ye? How can you give a fucking penalty for this?" Which is fine. That was the thing that led to the 2-1 of us losing. And then you look at the level of one-on-ones and open goals that United have missed in that first half. We should have won that game fucking 6-0. And we have lost it 2-1. So, considering all that, I was very, very surprised that they would sack him. Because if you... wait, is there something up with my mic?
Of all the games to be sacked in, this one was
yeah,
the
like
least
there have
deserving.
been very more sackable games
Yeah, many,
than
many.
this of all. So my theory, I suppose, is that they clearly must have found someone or had an interview and found a candidate and been like, yeah, okay, we have somebody who can come in. We
तो
don't know who that is.
दिवाली के बाद इसको खिलाएंगे. दिवाली का पहला पटाखा हम छोड़ेंगे.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boom.
they should.
and
Eric Ten Hag
I
को hire
also
करने का,
suspect
yes.
that being 14th and having Lopidge go over you, I think that's just one thing too far.
Bro, this
Yeah.
14th was a shocker even to me, to be very honest.
And the thing
14th.
is, the whole season then gets
Yeah,
fully
no, I mean, you
jeopardized.
can't. Everyone will say that I'm crazy and stupid, but it's just, I feel. I still don't fully blame the manager. I feel that we are very quick to apportion blame to manager, but unfortunately, you can't sack players mid-season. And our forward line has. Whoa, what was that thing? Our forward line has let us down so terribly. Not just in the last game, but in the entire season. And again, I mean, I don't want to speak in, array, but what if this had happened and what if? But legitimately, two very winnable games we had, which was West Ham and the Crystal Palace 0-0. Where, if you remember, I had said we played some of the best football we've played in years and blah blah blah, and we didn't score and we didn't capitalize. You add 5 points there, we are 1 point behind Chelsea. So the margins for me are very thin. And I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't believe that it would have worked under him and whatever. I still feel that we would have got there eventually. But
Sorry, I just
I
got
mean,
this
it is
breaking
what it
news
is now.
that I just got this breaking news from these guys. This Jochi, who has written that Eric Ten Hag was meant to be sacked because CR के साथ वो पहला गेम ड्रॉ किया.
Hmm.
ठीक है. ओके, CR के साथ वो पहला गेम ड्रॉप किया. उसके बाद वो 14, which is 7 into 2.
Hmm. Oh wow.
इसके लिए
He
वो
ruined the careers of two number sevens, CR7 and Mason Mount.
तो
Is that what we're saying
रिजल्ट.
now?
तो यस, सो तो मेरे को ये जानने का कि रोनाल्डो ने कुछ स्लाई इंस्टाग्राम पोस्ट डाला क्या?
De Gea ne dala. But
De
it's
Gea ने
unclear
डाला
whether.
क्या?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He just put this emoji, whatever this is. It's unclear whether it's for Ten Hag, whether it's for Vinny, whether it's.
Yeah.
What this the Italian fuck that the what the fuck like that one?
Who knows
No,
what
it's
this is. Whatever this means.
the chef's kiss wala.
It's like perfect timing.
Yeah.
So anyway, so where should we begin? Where should I start? Should I start with I'll start with this. I think I'll just start with the essay I wrote before all of this began, which is this. So must address the whole Real Madrid thing first, I guess. And here goes. So after this horrendous loss, I thought I must put my thoughts down. I thought that the team didn't play badly in the first half. There was a clear plan to exploit spaces that were left behind the opposition defense. There were several attempts made and some clear-cut chances, but in the end, they tweaked their game plan and the coach had nothing to offer in return. They made halftime substitutes, gained control of the game, and ended up winning. They played a much better second half and they won. And that sadly sums up how United lost against West Ham. It was the same damn thing.
Literally, yeah, it was the same.
It was the same damn thing. But
and who did Barca bring on? They brought on one Frankie de Jong. Who did Ten Hag want? One Frankie de Jong.
One Frankie. But we must talk about this game against Barcelona. And I think first and foremost, we have to credit Barca's board for acting decisively.
Oh no.
Xavi had revived the club, won them La Liga, and won them a Super Copa España. How many trophies is that? It's 2 trophies. 2. Xavi could have kept saying that he won 2 trophies and that injuries and financial insolvency were preventing him from fully implementing his style. And the board could have believed his earnest reasons and taken his 2 trophies under consideration and retained him. They could have given him more time. They could have said, Kike Setien didn't work out. Ronald Koeman was a disaster. Maybe we need to stick with Xavi because how many times will we change the coach? How many times will we end up in this same position? They could have reasoned that as long as he won 2 trophies, the poor results and terrible football could be tolerated. They could have said, if not Xavi, then who? And they could have just stayed exactly where they were. But they decided to hire Hansi Flick instead. And Hansi Flick could have come in and said, I need time to implement my plans. After all, I've inherited a team with 0 players that I bought. He could have said, the back line is injured and I have only kids to play. How could I possibly get results? But no, he said, I will get this team playing in a distinctly different, identifiable, consistent, and effective way. He didn't take several transfer windows and multiple seasons to do this. He didn't say that they were a team in transition. No, he just transitioned the team. And look at the marvelous results. The same players who looked so thakele just months ago are now transformed into world beaters. In the span of 4 days, they have taken revenge over the European humiliation and humiliated the European champions. That's the impact that a good coach has. That's the impact that good coaching can have. Bad coaches take good players and make them look weak, and good coaches take weak players and make them look strong. The clear-headedness of Barca's board in cutting loose a manager who wasn't working out when the situation wasn't dire, but well before it, was key. One has to acknowledge that Xavi was instrumental in laying the first few blocks of betting on the young ones in the first place, in winning that La Liga that started the virtuous cycle and restoring the dignity of Barcelona's philosophy after Koeman had tiki-taku'd all over it. But for the club to recognize that he could only take them this far and no further is the reason they have this victory over Real Madrid. Few clubs would have the cojones for such decisive action. Most clubs would let mediocrity fester instead of ringing in changes when the club has lost its way. We can all think of some clubs and some managers who are well past that expiry date. Finished writing this at 4:59 p.m. At 5 p.m.
I think you manifested this entirely. Kautuk, what is there in your pen? Have you bought this pen from Paul Pogba?
Eric Ten Hag.
No, but listen, all that I've taken away is a wonderful essay. Main thing that I've taken away is that you have acknowledged that Eric Ten Hag revived the club and set foundations, and that the next manager will profit from these basic foundations.
Yeah, either that or he'll be like, what is an Anthony? What to do with this?
No, but in fairness, like I was discussing this with one of my friends also yesterday, which is that unfortunately Ten Hag का process ना वो fix करता है. He's like, and I've realized this after coming to Goa, which is that मुंबई में ऐसा 2 दिन में सब चीज fix हो जाता है. गोवा में सब public ऐसा जो for what would take 2 days in Bombay takes 1 month in Goa. And Ten Hag is Goan manager. That's what he is. Where he takes his what he should do in 1 month, he can do.
Yeah.
But he takes 1 year to do it.
Yeah.
So the 1 year he took to teach them, okay, now we know how to play out from the back. That's what we did in year 1. Year 2, we learned how to play out the back. Midfield completely fucked. Year 3, he's like, okay, midfield, we have figured out how to stop the hole in the midfield. And just with 2 more years, I feel, he would have taught them how to finish also. So
yeah. It took him 1 month to get Ugarte into first team.
That is one of the many mysteries of life. But hey, listen, even
I still want to understand that there are some Manchester City fans for a change after, I don't know, a century, who are sitting in Manchester and saying, oh, this is what must have felt like to watch our immediate counterparts combust like an engine's piston.
Unfortunately, yeah. We've seen this happen to all clubs for so many years now. I guess it's our decade to go through this.
Yeah.
And so when was he fired? If you all lost on Sunday.
Abhi, aaj 5 baje.
He was fired today, 5 p.m. literally.
Oh, straight out of the blue. Happy birthday.
Out of the blue.
Yeah. Nobody saw it.
No inclination. In fact, I think he has given his press conference for the Leicester game. So that's how clueless everything was. So by the way, this is sorry, I just want to do 2 things. So the second one is about United, and then the third one I will address Real Madrid also. So should I take you through this?
Go for it.
The Ten Hag, what do I call
no.
it? Eulogy. Okay, here it
Worst
is.
person to write.
For about 18 months now, I have felt like Michael Burry. Who is Michael Burry?
Wow.
Well, in 2005, Michael Burry was the hedge fund manager who noticed something was amiss in the US housing market and he shorted it. That's what it felt like watching Ten Hag's tenure at United. It was so satisfying seeing the excuses fall away one by one. First, it was Ronaldo who was the problem. Then it was De Gea. And then Sancho. The players were downing tools. The players weren't his players, and he needed his players, or he couldn't implement his style of play. The Glazers were holding him back. There was no structure above him. The players were always injured. Ten Hag's tenure was like a sensitive house plant. It needed all the conditions to be just right, and it would still somehow find a way to die. One by one, all his excuses fell away, much like his title challenge season after season. Ronaldo, De Gea, and Sancho were all forced out. The players who downed tools were replaced. 17 players were brought in at an expense of upwards of $600 million. Half of Ajax now plays week in, week out at Old Trafford. this is now his team, and mostly his former team. The Glazers gave way to Ineos. A structure of half a dozen best-in-class gents did weeks and weeks of gardening leaves to get here. And at the start of this season, he had arguably his strongest squad minus a left back. Of all the United managers, he was given the longest rope, backed the most, enjoyed the adulation of a fan base who clung on to him because they were so tired of changing managers. United fans desperately wanted him to deliver the 21st title. Instead, he gave them 21st in the Europa League and 7 points of relegation.
So how does everything he do? Oh wait, what happened here? Baba, why have you disappeared? But how does everything he do happen in multiples of 7? So he messes with number 7. 14th pay
He's 14th in the league,
Premier League,
21st in Europa.
21st.
That's true.
Yeah.
He proved to be a successful cup manager, because cup competitions suited his ideas best. He had constructed a team that could grind out results from one-off matches that came nowhere close to consistency and form execution and ultimately results. Something that gets cruelly found out over a 88-month long league campaign. Apart from tactics, here's what world-class coaches do. They improve players. They instill belief in the squad and provide a direction to a squad, a narrative of progress. It's hard to think of any players who he has improved, and you can see far more that have worsened under him. The team have no belief. The fans have no belief. There was not a single game that you could look at and think, yeah, this would be an easy win under Ten Hag. There were things he did improve, though. Over time, he really improved the ability to provide excuses to bullshit and gaslight the fan base. As time went on, his press conferences were more about defending his job than the badge on his tracksuit. The media, of course, had smelled blood, and it felt like watching a man getting waterboarded twice a week, 10 minutes at a time. But in the end, there were just too many yes and too little conviction. Backing a manager is a wise thing to do, but part of wisdom is timing. Not everything applies to everyone all the time. Backing the wrong manager is probably as bad as not giving the right manager enough time. You know, something was horribly wrong when rival fans are just as sad to see the manager go. I am among them. He provided the most beautiful hate watches. His teams would get outplayed by literally anyone. They would give away 3-goal leads. They would concede in the last minutes. They would turn wins into draws and draws into defeats. They were spectacularly entertaining because, unlike a City which slowly strangulates their opposition, Ten Hag's team would give you equal opportunities to do them in. It was untenable, unstable, ridiculous football, And my, how much fun it was to watch as an anti-fan. He was the Pep Guardiola of hate watch football, the Alex Ferguson of conceding last minute losers. It shall be missed. And with his departure, United becomes just another fixture. I'm glad I made heh while the sun was shining.
Wow. Very nice. Can't argue with too much. Cannot argue. Today cannot argue.
I have.
Bichara.
What was Mark Goldbridge's reaction?
I don't know. I've stopped watching all these. It says my algorithm power right now is hipster coffee making. So all this Mark Goldbridge, United stand सब निकल गया. मेरे पास सिर्फ Aeropress, Mocha Pot, ये सब ही मिलता है मेरे को आजकल.
Sunrise Goldbridge. Nescafe Sunrise.
Yes, but man, I mean, I tried to write something, but it was just like I was just like, oh, it's too painful to sit and dig up these emotions again. I just want to. Become, but you know what I would
that,
like.
But it's just so difficult to write when you're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, like you know,
Dude,
because
I think I wrote mostly because 4-0 had happened.
Yeah.
And I just
you're like, how many words is enough to deflect? Is 2,000 words sufficient?
How can I not talk about Real Madrid for as long as possible?
no, I agree with you, Kautuk, because like I'm just saying, you know, this is how it was for me. Till, of course,
The savior arrived.
Constantly winning now. So it's just so hard.
It's just boring now, no?
Just so hard to feel this. I've forgotten the sentiment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Baba, you know something?
yes.
There is a little bit
From
of
December, we are going to be fucked.
No. There's a little bit of regret.
We play you only next week now.
Next
Enjoy.
Sunday, Sancho was going to score that goal and celebrate in front of Ten Hag.
Sancho will go into depression again. Now Chelsea will loan him out from his loan. I have no purpose to life anymore. But man, I just feel very... yes, manager, sure, get rid of him. Needed to change. Something needed to change. But I still feel that we are still stuck with the same inconsistent, fucking unreliable, particularly forwards that are areas that we've just settled for. We've settled for Rashford, we've settled for Bruno Fernandes, we've settled.
बहुत पैसा खर्चा किया है यार, ऐसा नहीं है.
हाँ, पैसा खर्चा किया है, but mainly on defense and this thing. एक एंटनी खरीदा है and एक Xerxes खरीदा है. Haaland, I have actually no problem with him. उसको कभी बॉल पहुंचता नहीं है. The problem, as I've always maintained, is your Rashford and your Garnacho both are only interested in scoring goals. They have no interest in passing the ball to anyone. Same with Bruno Fernandes. Terrible decision making. And I suppose it is part of the coach's job to improve that decision making process. But I've seen them under 3 different coaches not have good decision making. So either they're not good enough or they're not like Garnacho not experienced enough. Rashford for sure not good enough.
I just feel bad now for Thomas Tuchel, who took the England job, and he's like, Ben,
एक और drama वाला.
No, because I'll tell you what it is. This is like you buy the iPhone 15 the week before the iPhone 16 is about to launch.
Correct.
तो बेचारा अभी लिया उसने फोन और नया फोन ड्रॉप कर दिया स्टीव भाई ने.
But to be honest, Baba, I think he was also contacted in the summer when they spoke to a lot of managers in their deliberation and all of that. And then they still went and stuck with this guy. And the thing is, like, you know, the one is paying lip service and saying, okay, we'll stick by you and extend your contract. But the other was, we'll stick by you, extend your contract, and here's 200 million more and 4 players more that you need. You know, like, I think that.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, yes, okay, they've given him the players they need and all of that. And again, I'm not defending whatever. If he's not done the job, he had to go. They've made the decision. It's fine. But it's not like we've gone and signed straight out world beaters. You know, it is a very clear strategy of we can't afford a fucking Harry Kane. We can't afford best in class player. So we're trying to bet on these young kids who may develop into something. But whatever we're doing recruitment wise is clearly not working because these players come and they just get overawed by what's going on. I mean, a guy like Ugarte, for them to be saying, oh, he's not adjusted to the Premier League yet. is insane. The fact
Yeah, it's
that
pretty crazy.
Zirkzee comes in, scores first goal for in the game. You're like, okay, chalo, cool, very good. Comes on now, looks completely lost. Like looks like 1/10 of the player you've seen in any YouTube video, or in fact at the start of the season.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, yeah.
and
And he
people
looks
say,
like,
and no, and I have to see people say in the chat, and especially there's one that says, watch these players go to other teams and flourish. Trust me, name me 2 or 3 players, if you can name at all, in the last decade who have moved on from Manchester United and done better. Who has gone from Manchester United and actually done better as managers or players? Realistically, tell me. Maybe a Lukaku, who, sure, like you can say it's debatable about whether he's done better. Di Maria, yes, but Di Maria was a very clear.
Soto.
Yeah, Alexis
Not
Sanchez.
Santo.
Come on, Alexis Sanchez
I
didn't
would say
do anything.
Fellaini also did well.
Greenwood is
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, but
Fellaini,
Greenwood, it's not like we willingly were like, oh, for footballing reasons, got rid of
Fred
him.
scored a hat trick. Shit, that
Fred
shit has
scored a
all
hat. Yeah, Fred has scored a hat
They
trick for
also shit
Fenerbahce.
they're all
Yaar,
doing
come
well.
on,
Oh no.
come on. Who out of all the players we've signed? No, and don't give me this fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit. Oh, he's gone to Fenerbahce and scored a hat trick or whatever. There's nobody who has done any remarkably better thing that they have at United. So recruitment, we've just not recruited well, and we haven't been able to. We have to be real. We haven't been able to attract the kind of talent that you need that slots in immediately to a team and makes you win. We don't have those kind of match winners in the team, unfortunately. There are players who we thought are these match winners, but unfortunately don't get that job done or haven't done it for a consistent period of time.
You know, the other thing is like either you can say, okay, let's get 4 players in and completely change the vibe of this team, or you can do like the Arsenal thing at least, where you keep buying 1-1-2-2 players every transfer window, but they're all good.
Yeah, but I mean, I
They're
don't,
all
I
like,
don't see a player of the level that Arsenal are signing, or
no, but I'm
even
also saying,
Liverpool
for
are
example,
signing, that United have the clout to get at this point. Very honestly, I don't
no, but
see United being able to attract a
no,
Declan
but
Rice
look
or
at
what is
Liverpool.
sad in all of this was, is Todd Bowley right? That is the
clearly.
debate we should be
Yeah, I
having.
mean, clearly your recruitment clearly after, I mean, once you do the filtration process of all the bad players you bought, when you filter out
Yeah.
and get the good ones, they're
Coffee
not bad.
punch.
Yeah,
Arey,
it's
Arey,
coffee only.
coffee maker Azim.
You have, yeah, you
Azim,
once you
Azim coffee wala.
aeropress all the Mudriks and all the fucking 9 goalkeepers that you've got, you get a distillation of about 17 good players.
Arey, Azim to kai.
Yeah.
So here's the other thing, right, about the situation, which is that there is a thing to be said about. One is to be said about ki, okay, you just didn't get players. But the other thing is, for example, a Ben White is would have been an unremarkable player in most other teams.
Yeah.
But is a world beater in that particular Arsenal team. Like,
Yeah.
a Salah was not a Salah when he joined Liverpool.
Correct. No, so
Right,
that's
like-
what I mean by like, so there were obviously players like Salah's, like KDBs, who were like, okay, very clearly it was the coach who didn't believe with them, or the coach or the club that held them back. And then when they found that right person, they jumped exponentially and became like absolutely world-class players. That world-class player for me has not passed through the doors in the last 10 years. And Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't count. Cristiano left 12 years ago. I'm talking about post-Ferguson. I think until the Harry Maguire season where we were sort of attracting top class talent, which is when we got Ronaldo back and all again. But post that, I mean, have we got world class players in? I think we've overpaid for average players, but I don't think we've managed to get world class in. Pogba was supposed to be world class. Again, the Jose Mourinho, you know, see where they play, how they play, if they play. Yahi hai na. You can bring whatever quotable Mourinho quotes you want from his time at United, and they still sort of ring true. I loved his thing also. Did you see his press conference talking about the referee?
Yeah, we should talk for 2 minutes about that, dude. Like the fact that he has shat on the Turkish league, on Fenerbahce, on everyone.
Everything. I watched that 12 minutes was just gold. Where, yeah, he's like, yeah, we unfortunately don't play clubs of the quality of Manchester United every week, but अभी क्या करे, टर्किश लीग में ऐसा ही है, जो सामने आता है हम हराएंगे, फिर खाएंगे
Bro, at
टर्किश
some
डिलाइट.
point he has gone, hey, since we got a draw with United, we should be decimating all these Turkish teams.
Yeah,
He's literally said that.
yeah. This is
That's
insane.
crazy.
But yeah, anyway, at this point, as I said, I am relieved. I'm not happy. I am relieved that I no longer have to do this politics of sitting
Okay.
and coming and defending a manager anymore. Now, whatever it is, it
He was a
is.
dead man. For sure, he was a dead man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I could
and
see that as well. It
he
was
a
hope
dead man for-
always. It was the hope that was keeping it alive, because it was uh, it was always just at the precipice. You always felt that, yeah, almost there, but just erectile dysfunction does
Yeah.
not happen.
And I think it will also, like, the other thing is the atmosphere around the club. Now, like we kept joking about it, the United players literally think of the memes while playing. Like they were just getting so frazzled by this sort of negativity around the club. I think like you'll benefit from new manager, new
Yeah,
optimism.
and eventually this is why all the players end up playing well when new manager comes, because suddenly, that pressure has suddenly gone. Now, where now they're like, "Ki, theek hai, people are expecting us to not play well anyway without a manager, so we now will go and play with freedom." And then Rude will be the man, and then they'll suddenly be like, okay, Rude's at the wheel. Come on, players are playing well. They'll be using the same tactics that Ten Hag only was taught them, and playing well with those same tactics. But now they'll just do it with freedom or whatever. Now suddenly Bruno ka sub shot top corner. Luke Shaw suddenly will be like, hey, I'm back from injury, guys. Come on, we have left back. Let's go. Malasia will be like, hey, guys, I'm alive. They'll all just come. I think they were just waiting ki kab ye sack hoega. And then suddenly, like it's like those cartoons. Suddenly one Malasia, one Luke Shaw, and one Mason Mount just pop their heads. Hello, we are alive. Let's go.
My head injury has cleared up.
Yeah. My hamstring has regrown. Suddenly. Oh man. But who, I don't even know who we're gonna get. So I think the solution is this. We need to just hark back to the early 2000s. Have Ruud van Nistelrooy as the primary manager. And if things are not going well, at 75 minutes, we sub Ole in to be the manager. I think that's what we need. We need a super sub manager. When the tactics are not working, we throw on vibes, and that's what's going to fix United. I think that's the idea.
Amanat.
Always at the reel.
Yeah. So I think like, is there anything? Okay, yeah. Should talk about this. Should talk about
Fix mic.
two things I want to talk about.
Hey, yaar, ye did
Kautuk
mic
का
fuck up
internet है.
at nahin, my mic sometimes peaks because the thing is too high. One sec. Sure plus. Ugh. I thought I'd open. Continue. We can continue to chat.
Okay. So two things I want to talk about. One is future speculation. So I want to throw out a few names. Tell me how you feel about them, etc. Would you like? Let's start with the most fun one. Would you like Gareth Southgate?
Nope. I will take a sabbatical from football if Gareth Southgate becomes. मैं नहीं देखेगा. मैं legitimately I am not going to watch. And take it in writing. If Gareth Southgate becomes manager of Manchester United, I will find a different hobby. I will come to this and talk about everything about from Manchester United, because I will not watch. I promise you, I will not watch United under Southgate. I will take Big Sam Allardyce. I will not take Southgate. Fuck this shit. No chance.
Okay. Next name on the chopping block. Would you take Xavi? He would be an interesting option.
Interesting, but I don't know if the players are technically sound enough for him to try and implement his ideas.
By the way, guys, this afternoon, I think Azim and I, we were talking on the Oil Money group, and I think we got one insight into why Ten Hag has not worked. And it might be the same reason Xavi might not work, which is that they got a possession-based coach to come into a transition-based team. Right? Yeah. So you had this Ten Hag guy who was all about that possession in Ajax, and then you bring him in. He's also learning about transition football with the fucking players.
Yeah. No, it's true. And also, by the way, I should add, Manchester United sacked 2 managers this week. We sacked Fergie and Ten Hag in the same week.
Yeah.
So there's a
So
BBC.
now full transition is over. Or did they sack Fergie because they knew that they can't have him as ambassador because he has to join as manager again?
Oh,
Is Fergie back happening?
full wild card. Full wild card.
Okay. So BBC has one list. Okay. I'm going to tell you the names. Ruud van Nistelrooy. This
Is
one.
Yes.
interim, so he'll be there at like 2-3 hafta, so he'll be there.
Graham Potter.
No. See, right now we need big personality managers who won't get scared of press, who'll have little charisma while answering questions, who will be able to give it back to the
I'm going to give you
media
this
without
BBC list.
saying,
You say
"Hey, I
yes.
won this."
I'll give you this BBC list. You say yes, no.
Hmm.
Thomas Frank.
Fuck no.
Can I tell you the interesting thing about Thomas Frank?
That is.
So I saw this. This was a tweet by, I think, Adam Crafton, who writes for Athletic. He's like, Thomas Frank plays good football. Okay, is like one direct transition fellow, and most importantly, knows how to work under structure, who gives him players, etc. So he's not like मेरे को खुद का player चाहिए. He's like, आप player दो, मैं बिठाता हूँ.
अरे but ऐसा कैसा वो, since he's come half of Danish team he's signed. He's Danish Ten Hag only. Where every guard that is possible they have signed for Brentford. Elgard, Damsgaard, Bodyguard, everybody has been signed.
अरे सासगार्ड है ना हो गया Simone
Yeah, Simone, but he's engaged,
why will he leave? Why will he leave Inter Milan?
Why would?
because the Inter Milan boss has been linked with Manchester United.
No.
Okay.
I would like to take him, but he won't. It's not realistic.
Naglia, but you'll have to wait till 26.
Again, Nagelsmann 18 months. Why will he leave before World Cup?
Agreed.
Kieran McKenna.
Ipswich में तो वाट लग रही है उसकी.
We
He
won't
just
leave
signed a contract at Ipswich, na? They will have to find somebody who's currently unemployed because they will already have had to pay Ten Hag some 15-17 million to get rid of him.
Yeah.
So
Ruben Amorim.
Amorim is the interesting one. He's the Sporting Lisbon ka coach. So he's from that school of whatever technical European. But again, I don't know. I know nothing about him, to be very honest. So I don't know if he's the kind of player the kind of manager who's going to have that aura about him, who's going to be able to deal with the pressures of Manchester United. So I don't know. It's I don't see an outstanding candidate at this point. There's nobody like.
Xavi is the best one.
Edwin Terzic.
Terzic is another good one.
Former Dortmund, sure, but I don't think he had a particularly good time at
Champions League
Dortmund,
finalist. Champions League finalist.
Was it him with Champions League final? But he did very badly in the league, no, with them. Edin Terzic, they had a pretty bad league campaign. No, again, we'll get one more fucking.
But they're 14th.
They were quite low in the Bundesliga because again we'll get one cup specialist who can't do anything in the league.
Then Xavi is one which we spoke about. Roberto De Zerbi.
De Zerbi is interesting.
No, he's not going to leave Marseille.
Oh, he's not unemployed. Yeah, so then what's the point?
Okay, and finally, Zinedine Zidane.
Won't come, no chance.
What?
अरे एक French player नहीं अपने पास क्यों आएगा? What language will he speak?
We need to bring back that meme. Zinedine Zidane has learned English to tell Manchester United no.
Yeah, one Lenny Euro he'll speak to. Euro will be the captain. That's all that's going to happen. But at this moment, the only outstanding candidate seems to be Xavi. Then there are all these other random left field options like Roy Keane and all these sorts. Pochettino is also unemployed. Allegri is unemployed? Yeah, he is unemployed. But
I don't think you want his football.
Yeah, and by outstanding option, I don't mean an outstanding coach, but I mean a coach who has coached at a big club before. You know what I'm saying? Or you have to go with one of those complete hidden gems where you're like, okay, like who is like your Maresca, where you're like, okay,
Huzler.
bottom, Huzler or a Maresca or one of these. Hey, you think they'll be able to get Unai Emery or what? You think Unai would leave top of the Champions League
Yeah.
to come and
I would be
coach
superb for
to
this.
come and coach 21st in Europa League? Would he abandon top of Champions League? I doubt. I doubt. What about Ole back? Ole back.
Ole
Now
back
that
is Ole back is also a conversation, but it seems like interim Ole back.
that's what I'm saying, no? Ki Ruud Van Nistelrooy until 70 minutes, and then if it's not working, bring Ole on, and then you can say and Solskjaer's won it. I don't know. Chat, तुम लोग भी बताओ क्या कौन है? The
Full
Valverde
wildcard
and
option.
all they have said.
Full wildcard option. You want
But-
some like
But
you
see,
want some like
the theory
Wayne
is
Rooney
that
type. Wayne Rooney.
नहीं caliber चाहिए यार थोड़ा कुछ. I mean, I would still, if you're going former players, maybe a Michael Carrick, but again, I don't. What is Middlesbrough even doing in the championship? Middlesbrough where in championship?
Yeah, no. it's-
Ninth. No. Carrick washed. Ugh. Who? So see, the thing is now, knowing all these Ineos and these very British establishments, they're gonna. The feeling is that there seems to be an overwhelming sentiment that they will want to go for a British coach, which is why the odds are so short on the likes of Southgate, likes of Graham Potter,
They
all
want
of
to
these.
think the first English manager to win the Premier League was with Manchester United.
Yeah, which is why again it's absurd to try and get English manager when you know literally it's never happened. Potter seems like the probably would be the cheapest option that ticks all the Ineos boxes. I don't know if it would be a good idea, but abhi hai jo bhi hai. For all you know, now Ruud will come and start. Maybe that was the plan. Maybe they got Ruud all along, saying ki eventually this guy will get himself sacked, and now you are the manager. You know
Yeah.
the Manchester United way. You know the ethos. You've been at
And-
the club for 5 years.
And most importantly, you know Dutch. Because half
there you
this
go.
team
Oh,
is
yeah.
now Dutch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And more importantly, you know how to not miss an open goal because that's all you did your whole career.
Yeah, dude, that Dalo ka miss you have to see, Bawa. It's one of
You
the
have to see
most shocking misses for me in Premier
of
League
art.
history.
More than
It's-
Jackson.
Bro, it's unbelievable how he has missed that, man. It's fucking absurd.
Bro, I
Uh.
genuinely think if you check Michael Oliver's bank account, you will find a straight Google Pay, like a straight Google Pay deposit from Sir Jim Ratcliffe. उधर
Yeah.
SJR
I told
लिखा
you.
रहेगा
I told you
and-
at the start only that they only have paid the VAR saying, please give us an excuse to sack him.
Yeah.
And डालो को भी मिला रहेगा. डालो का भी 700 रुपए आया रहेगा उसका जीपे में for sure.
And you check, he is given
Dalo
reason
को
also.
cashback
He's
है.
written
Dalo ko
for
cashback.
manager sacking, and he has said,
FMS. Oh man, Arey, fuck! I had one great joke. Yes. Not such a. Actually, who knows? But Ruud will stay. But what about Rene Hake? Will he be sacked, or will they say ये तो Hake गया? Oh man, what a tragedy this club is, man. Fucking hell. कितने साल
But-
और यार. Is
By the
this
way-
what it was like to be a Liverpool fan? 30 years of
Yes.
just this being in the
Of,
mire, fucking nonsense.
and being happy कि हम लोग FA Cup जीता है.
Yeah.
It was
अरे
literally
एटलीस्ट बीच में एक चैंपियंस लीग तो जीता था, एक चैंपियंस लीग फाइनल कुछ हो जाता था, कुछ
that.
ये
मजा
क्या
आता
है
था
यार.
थोड़ा.
But Xavi ka they were saying na that he posted his wife posted a story where Xavi is sitting with his kid who's wearing a
I think-
United jersey.
So she posted a picture. It was so dad Xavi because the picture was of his kids. They were sorting out Pokemon cards. Okay, so Xavi बैठ के, like the way he used to pick teams, he's now picking Pokemon.
Has he aligned all of them in a
Yeah.
4-2-3-1?
इसका डिफेंस अच्छा है, इसका अटैक अच्छा है, so he's literally doing that, and his kid is wearing a United jersey. The public lost their minds. And if Xavi is not in the conversation to become United manager,
But how old is it? How old is this kid?
he's like very, very young. He's like 5, 6, something like that. He looks
No, but so how
small.
can this kid be sentient enough to know what Manchester United is and choose and be like, मेरे को Manchester United jersey पहनने का है? This is obviously being seeded. No, it's either Xavi is a United fan or his wife is a United fan,
No,
or he's coming.
No, or it's a complete coincidence. Like here, this is the funniest scenario for me is it's a complete coincidence. His kid just likes Garnacho for some reason. He's wearing the jersey. They've taken the picture. It's gone. It's broken the whole world. And Xavi's like, "तूने क्यों डाला है? पूछ लेती है एक बार."
Yeah. I don't know.
You got a man sacked.
Yeah, literally. Where everyone, even Sir Jim was like, bro, isko aane ka hai. Nikal. What if he's got sacked over a fucking story? Oh, by the way, I love the new Indian Lamine Yamal chant. Have you heard it?
No, what is the
In all the
Kamal
screaming,
chant?
all the streamings, I'm saying screenings. There are screamings of Sabse Kamal, Sabse Dhamal, Lamine Yamal. That's what's happening at Barca screenings.
You can't even hate it. You can't even hate it.
Sabse Kamal, Sabse Dhamal,
I
Yamin
want to
Lamal,
say it, it's
Yamin
that
Lamal. Why do you think I became a Barca fan? I heard that. I was like, bro, come on.
सबसे कमाल, सबसे धमाल, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah. You think the actual Camp Nou, the faithful, will be singing this?
No, bro.
You
But
know,
I just want one thing to happen where when we go for an IPL game at Wankhede, North Stand just suddenly 3 people go, Sabse Kamal, Sabse Dhamal, Lamine Yamal. Just from the
Bawa, I take your hypothetical scenario and I give you cold reality. You will not believe who has mentioned the El Clasico. You will not guess only. Who has? Huh?
Sachin Tendulkar.
No.
But I'm assuming cricketer, no?
Modi ji.
Arey, Modi ji.
Yes.
Modi ji has referenced El Clasico.
Dude, he was speaking at an event where some Spanish diplomats, etc., were there. And he says, India and Spain have rich bonds, rich culture, heritage, connection. When recently Real Madrid Barcelona played, तो इंडिया में भी बहुत चर्चा हुआ, हमारे फैंस में भी तू मैं हुई जब बार्सिलोना ने रियल मैड्रिड को हराया तो यहाँ भी जश्न का माहौल था.
Wow.
Bro, can you imagine losing so badly that Modi ji is making fun of it?
Wow. Modi ji memes.
So, yeah.
Imagine a Modi to Sabse Kamal, Sabse Dhamal, Lamine Yamal.
And then Modi dancing wala meme.
It was, he's mentioned Mbappe also, no, before. Kylian Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe.
Sorry, but can I just ask, like, when will Kylian show some Karnama? Like, what is?
Okay, we'll.
This is the new meme format that's going on. Now, bro did 3 celebrations for 1 goal.
Bro,
Which was offside.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Also, before we get into it, guys, please smash a like if you are enjoying the stream, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. There's lots of super chats. We'll do some super chats over. बहुत है.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do a few.
I'm happy to do this as late as possible. If you don't want to do it also,
no,
okay,
we will.
No problem.
Kamal, Sabse Dhamal,
Lamine Yamal. I wanted to buy my Barca jersey, but it's not available in India now.
I'm waiting for one fan name to happen. Kamal, Yamal. Yamla Pagla Diwana, whatever that.
Oh, dude, we need to make the merch. Oh, by the way, 442 merch is live. I should have mentioned. Has anyone bought yet? I should put the link. Kamal, Dhamal, Yamal. Dude, that's the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hindi, next design. We're getting that made. Chalo. Kamal, Dhamal, Yamal. Okay, chalo. We'll get that made. Let me search for the link. Actually, Red Wolf पे website पे तुम जाओगे ना 442 merchandise. There's one. मेरा merchandise is being redesigned, the No wala t-shirt. But yes, merch is live. I'll pin that. Maje karo. There is supposed to be, if you are members, don't buy yet because there'll be one discount code coming for you. I'll have to get that activated. I'll post in community about that. But you'll get $100 off on the price. If you're not member, then enjoy. Just buy now only. Kamal Dhamal Yamal will be the next design for sure. We'll get that made next week. Post Diwali, we'll get that made. And okay, guys. Chalo, we'll do super chats and then before you begin, I have one rant that I need to do. Bill Shankly has come and saying, साले अजीम कब से मेरे Q2 हारने को हारने कर रहा था अब बोल तेरे तो मैनेजर की गांड लो पिट गई hashtag you'll always walk alone today I'm walking alone Shankly ji what to do today I have no defense मैं क्या करूं मैं क्या कहूं करे तो करे क्या बोले तो बोले क्या अनिरुद्ध पचपुर says एक हफ्ते बाद सैक नहीं कर सकते थे क्या Oh yeah, we get new manager bounce now for 1 week. Come on, let's go. Brunal says Kautuk Kubarsi greater than Mbappe and Vinny. Kubarsi is just you can't say Barca without Kubarsi.
Ay, yaar.
What
These
a
kids,
legend.
man.
These children, man.
कोचिंग
Kubarsi.
क्लास जाने के उम्र में ये लोग रियल मैड्रिड को मार रहे हैं यार शिट
He played well. Fermin was all right. Who was that?
Casado, man. Casado.
Casado. I keep calling him Cicada. But Casado, excellent. And Lamine and Leva also, yeah. And Rafinha. Rafinha, what a... And against... We haven't even mentioned the slaughter of Bayern Munich that has happened.
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Dal Khichdi says, Real gets smashed 4-0. Ten Hag gets sacked. This is truly Kautuk's 9-11. CR7 says, I slept well and I stand by my decision. Yes, thank you, Ronaldo G. Oh, Ronaldo for sure is going to stream about this. Now, did Ronaldo do emergency stream?
No, that's what I was asking. Did Ronaldo do anything?
You know, he should do that. Ten Hag sacked.
Yeah.
You know that thumbnail?
No, he should just here. He must have at home only done Sue.
Yeah.
For sure, no? He must have just come running, waking up in the morning, doing one. Vivan, who's a Royal Money member for many years now. He says, worst week ever. India lost at home after 12 years. Madrid lost. My visa is stuck at Chinese embassy while I sit with non-refundable tickets. Happy Diwali indeed. Don't worry, Vivan. At least your visa will come. बाकी सब का मैं कुछ नहीं बोल सकता. But yeah. FC Barcelona says from Tiki Taka to Flicky Flaka. Flicky Flaka is a nice style.
Flicky Flaka.
Sabka Bap Perezva says, boys, you had million chances and you managed to be offside for 2.5 million times. That's on you, not on Alaba, Carvajal or Courtois not being there.
Yeah.
Nehal Kulkarni says, famous words, we cannot replace him. Kautuk to Eric Ten Hag. Akash Chakravarti says, Arey yaar, Ten Hag deserved more time, at least one more week. Now, I love how this is how short term we've become. कि एक मैच और देना चाहिए था. Maybe we would play well.
अजीम ये सब चेल्सी फैंस हैं. ये सब राइवल्स हैं. वो वाला कि एक और हफ्ता एक
अच्छा that way.
Easy win.
Oh, I thought this was literal United fans being like, यार एक हफ्ता और दे देते. You turn it around like me.
Azim, I'm telling you the number. Like I swear to God, there are more rival fans sad right now than United fans.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not going to get better anytime soon. अभी तो ब्रूनो और रैशफोर्ड को रिप्लेस करना है. अभी तो बहुत टाइम लगेगा. सबका बाप पेरेज़वा सेज एम्बापे बेटा बैग पैक करो और निकलो. क्यों ये खलीफी 180 मिलियन चाहिए था ना. 580 दे रहे हूँ, उसको वापस ले और उधर से असेंसे और हकीमी भेज. Good deal actually. Arey, just was waiting for Pratiti says god awful week. Not just a Bayern fan, but as a Bayern fan, oh my God, whose partner is a Barca fan? What is the point of 5-0 wins against Bochum? Herald out. Pratiti, how you have chosen like this? Actually, historically, it would have worked well for you because usually it's the other way around.
Yeah.
So you chose to be strategically superior, but now, how the turntables? Varun says, while Kautuk celebrates in petty jubilation, let's not forget, Eric Ten Hag managed to end the 6-year trophy drought with Carabao Cup and FA Cup while dealing with an absent footballing structure and sheer incompetence before Ineos came. ठीक है,
ये भी
accepted.
ये भी पॉइंट तो बन सकता है.
बन सकता है. I love it. अपना वीडियो किंग एरिक says, बच्चा लोग, it's a groundhog day. 4 बुड्ढा लोग freezing their stream and butts off to worship rat. अब तो देखो, worship rat? rat.
Ratcliffe, no.
अच्छा, rat, हाँ. अब तो देखो कैसे these premature ejaculators do one ole on Rudia. या लाएंगे discipline. Yeah, I don't think we can make that same mistake again of if Rude manages to win 2 out of 3 games, suddenly they're like, chalo, Rude's at the wheel, let's do it. I don't know. I don't even understand how to make decisions about what is true, what is real, what is fantasy, what is fiction. I don't know anymore. Udipto Sarma says, history will be kind to Eric Ten Hag. He got PR7 thrown out, biggest masterclass ever. History will also be kind to Ten Hag because we will have Southgate next. So that's what now Ten Hag is going to look so good in comparison. If we get Southgate.
Unless you get Xavi and he
plays prime
does
Xavi ball.
Yeah, and he does a restructure with kids.
What if
Where-
we get Tuchel? I'm sorry, Koeman to play
Oh my
tiki-taki. He's also there, knows all the Dutch players.
Ooh, surprising Koeman's not in the running.
Yeah, no. Ooh, who is else? I don't know who else is available even, who we can get for free. सबका बाप पेरेज़वा रिटर्न सिंह जूट बेटा आप भी निकलो हो गया आपका 1 सीजन वंडर डॉर्टमुंड वालों सीनियर मैनेजमेंट में डाल लेना इसे बेटा जुरासी हमारी उदासी दूर करने आ जाओ इधर. Perez having full meltdown. Perez is, I think, his bully has come from Perez account today.
Love it.
Anirudh Madhuri says, with his fact says, Widzu Lords, only team that defended second division title in 08-09 after winning in 07-08 as they were relegated due to corruption scam. NFC draw good.
Hilarious.
NFC draw
Great
good. Oh, yeah. We've completely, I mean, where do you even fit this Arsenal Liverpool into the discussion for all of this? Sabka Bap Perezwa again says, club decided to upgrade stadium and facilities, had problem with food, refreshed lacking coaching staff. CR7 talked of all of this. We are here, Baba won.
Sorry, I'm just saying that we have to brood or what this whole stream. Why can't we just talk about winners, yeah?
रुको जरा सबर करो रुको
ब्रूड वन सुन रहे
आखा टाइप कर रहे हैं हम लोग. छे.
ध्रुव तिवारी says बावर रिजर्वेशन वगैरह चालू है अब ऐसा अलग ग्लास में पानी मत देना किसी को. I don't know what that means.
Neither did I.
Priyansh Sinha says, from being heavily trolled and racially abused to becoming best player in the world, this blatant robbery will not take anything away from him. He will be back for vengeance as he always has done. This is Vinny.
100%. Who has sent this? Has Vinny sent this?
Priyansh
Priyansh has sent. But it well could have been Vinny sending it because he has stolen the words that are running through Vinny's mind as we speak. What a great super chat. That is the best super chat. It's the best. Well done.
There isn't a like that.
Yeah.
But Vinny's team, though, apparently they found out in advance that he's not winning Ballon d'Or. They're like, हम लोग को नहीं आने का ceremony के लिए.
No, so they said they found out firstly because that's what Perez does. Ki Vinny is not winning. And then they said, why are you not winning? Because we're giving it to Rodri. Why are you giving it to Rodri? Because he won the Euros. But if he won the Euros, why are you not giving it to Dani Carvajal, who won the Euros and the Champions League and scored the first goal?
Which
and
is very
all
fair
that.
point.
So,
and Rodri is not even that important to the team. Without him, also City are winning. So was Rodri even an integral cog when Josko Guardiola can fucking hit top corner shots for fun?
Exactly. And meanwhile, without Dani Carvajal, we are getting thumped 4-0.
Exactly.
So clear. Danny clear. So
clear.
this is...
Wait, who's... Sorry, I'm a Barca fan. No, I think this should have gone to Lamine Yamal and also to Robert Lewandowski.
He's getting.
Golden boy.
Yeah, he's getting the golden boy.
Sobik says, bad to worse week. Ten Hag sacked. Van Nistelrooy interim, then performs well. RBN at the wheel. 3 years later sacked. 2 Scamchester City, true scam. 3 Madrid, Scamchester City, true scam. And then 3 Madrid lost. and then max 20 seconds. Max 20 seconds, so he deserved that. We'll discuss on sidepod tomorrow. Eric Ten Hag is in the chat saying, guys, मैं चला लेवरकुसन है. Xavi छोटा भाई, थोड़ा मैड्रिड में शिफ्ट हो जाओ और कर लो भैया, आप इधर यूनाइटेड आ जाओ. इन छोदू लोगों को मैन मैनेजर चाहिए है.
By the way, if Rude sticks to the thing of lasting the season, you might have a small chance of getting Ancelotti.
Yeah. Let's see. I think now that it's just either they have somebody in place or they keep Rude in charge until one right manager gets sacked or gets available, and they're like, okay, bye, see you.
Yeah. Then be ruthless with him.
Yes. Ustad Ferran Torres says, बदल गया वक्त, बदल गए जज्बात, जब निकले 11 वीर उम्मीद के साथ, जला दी उन्होंने पेरेस की लंका, बजा दिया कुछ ऐसा डंका, डांके के गूंज में लालीगा दहलेगा, ये सीजन तो ट्रॉफी हम ही जीतेगा. वाह उस्ताद जी वाह. I to feel it's on. Barca clear. Barca winning it this season. I can't see beyond Barca for everything. For all trophies. दही सर का ड्रॉगबा says, और बेटा जैक्सन मम्मी कैसी है? आशीष भट्ट says, I'll read this and you tell me. मुलर के शक्ल पे मातम छाया जब बायर्न को रुला रुला के सीएल में हराया. पेरेस का गला सूखा, आईब्राउ शर्म से नीचे झुका, जब सफेद जर्सी का बर्नाबाउ पे कफन चढ़ाया. वी आर बैक. हैशटैग हिल गया मैड्रिड.
I'm just going to lay back on the ropes and just take it. Just core tight. Just hang on.
Okay, I think we can do continue conversation and then do the remaining super chats. I'll just get water and come, then we can continue. Baba, you can tell us about cricket then. I watched all this. I wasted my time watching this nonsense test match for 3 days.
No, yeah, this one I was just, let's not, yeah. This one has hurt very badly.
But बाबा एक बात बता.
Yes.
देखा चेल्सी का गेम?
See, the thing is, when you have the confidence that your team is going to play well, you're not necessarily worried about the result.
Correct.
Because, now I was on a flight. Unfortunately, the live TV was not working during the game. But I was confident that the boys would not disappoint me.
What a disappointment.
They did not. Not even.
Oh.
I mean, what can I say? It's just so. It's gratifying to just be a winner.
Dude, by the way, I saved this. I saved this just for this stream. Wait. किधर गेला है? Bookmarks. So, Maresca. Fabrizio Romano has tweeted this out. Maresca said, every game I feel bad. I feel shame because I have to leave players out. But it's the only way to try to compete. Then he goes on to say, no matter how many changes we make, it's important that the style is there, the identity is there.
But also, Maresca, what a great quotable quote where he said that you all are playing so, like somebody asked him, you all are playing so well that don't you feel that you all deserve to be playing Champions League right now? He's like, no, we are here because we deserve to play Conference League only. So it's a very, very well vibes he has, Maresca. Vibes he has.
But now Maresca's, I think it's over.
Over?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
Because you all didn't see the latest development that happened to Maresca, which is now going to be the end of his genius.
What has happened?
Instagram.
He's on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to do a Luis Enrique and just reveal his tactics on stream.
No, he's just going to listen to people like me who send him messages saying, hey, Sanchez ko bitha. Sanchez ko mat gila. Takle, chal re. Whatever, like, Diet Pep. Kaisa hai re Pepsi Cola. All this he'll start listening to, na. So, can't, na.
Are you yelling this from the stand to him, or like
Yeah.
how are you? Are you sending him a DM or voice note? Acha, voice note भेजा है.
Only Bhava is using voice notes on Instagram. Should I? It's a
So
sad
yeah,
day. Maybe I should.
ice
Okay,
cream.
fine.
Ice cream.
No pizza.
Arey.
Fuck it. Pizza Mia. By the way, if you're in Panjam, Pizza Mia. Quite the scene.
Why? He's Muslim.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why.
it's MIA, like missing in action.
Oh, Mia, like Mamma
Yeah,
Mia.
yeah.
मेरे को लगा पिज्जा Mia, like
Even I thought.
यार हूँ
But
वहाँ पे.
उसका मेन्यू पे pepperoni है, तो I doubt Mia है.
Oh, like
हाँ,
so
continue.
yeah, the thing is now that he's on Instagram, he's going to have to listen to people, na, which is just pathetic and classically the downfall of anybody who comes on these apps.
But you know what? One thing, I have a petition. Because whenever managers get sacked now, they just get sacked and you don't hear from them. I feel that whenever manager is sacked,
Exit interview.
one fuck you press conference, they should no questions, they just speak. No answering
Bas.
questions. Just fucking throw everybody under the bus that you want.
With names.
One free swing and then get out.
Yeah.
Just I
And,
want to
and
see
that should
Ten
not
Hag.
be held against you in future
Yeah.
employment.
Completely
It should-
absolved of everything. Just like it's like one of those US deals that they do now, the plea bargains. It's one of those where
Now the thing I want to talk about is just this Chelsea, which is this dependence on coal that's happening.
that's a good problem to have. That means you have a star player.
But Bawa, they are also scoring 4 goals without goal in the conference वगैरह.
अरे but in the conference तो मैं भी जाके मारेगा ना 2-3.
Conference तो honestly Ten Hag भी जीत जाता थोड़ा 2-3.
Conference थोड़ा I'm sorry but bro this Pedro Neto is fast.
Is fast.
Very fast.
Fast plus not like Mudrik.
You all have
ज़्यादा तेज भागने का है.
Chelsea have bought players fully as per FC25 requirements. You all have got fast, rapid play style, quick step, trickster, and then your midfielders have the incisive pass, and you have one Cole Palmer who has dead ball plus. This is what you all have done full FC signings.
Bro, that all that went to set up the Neto goal, the Cole Palmer goal, which
Unbelievable.
that ball is what the fuck, and Neto running to that ball, making it, putting the first touch over the defender. Unreal. I mean, I don't know where to criticize. Yeah, sure, I can criticize a little bit here and there. 50% possession. I'm not happy with this stat.
Wow.
I'm not happy with this stat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel we should have had more big chances. We only had one big chance, which I'm not again happy with. You know, but I guess we have to live with what we get. Yeah, I mean, what to do? Sad day, yeah. Sad day. 50% possession, not happy.
But what? What are you talking about?
In the second half, you know, Newcastle had more of the ball.
Wait, what are your criteria?
These are the DMs you need to send to Enzo Baha. These sad day for Chelsea Football Club. What's this? तू पेप का चला है साला 50%. Yuck, निकल. Give me back my club.
Yeah.
These are the kind of DMs I get every day from randoms.
Oh,
but
God.
about comedy.
So, no, yeah, but this guy is just like, I think, Kautuk, that quote that you read, no, that the style must be there, this thing must be there, the discipline must be there. I think it's visible, bro, because even when we saw the game, that style was there, that this is a Chelsea team, I don't know how a manager comes into a club
and you feel like it looks reliable, like it looks solid. Like
ही तो लगता है कि इसकी वजह से नहीं हारा है. You know, we had a bad day.
yeah.
एक दो बॉल अंदर गया नहीं. Anthony Taylor रेफरी था. You know, there's those kind of reality. कि Anthony Taylor रेफरी भी था और VAR दोनों था एक ही मैच में. So those realities can come in the way, but I just I'm feeling like I've been saying this for a while and I've not said it for many years, which is that um, I'm enjoying watching my club play football. Like I'm really enjoying. It's been a while since I've said this.
You
You guys have been on this
know,
streak. I've only complained. Fucking Champions League जब जीता था तभी भी complain.
you are literally just stabbing Azim repeatedly.
अरे
No,
but
being
listen,
happy with your club.
I
but
also have
एक दिन
enjoyed
सूरज
about
उगेगा.
15
एक
minutes per game that we've played. It's been good.
No, अरे don't worry. एक दिन सूरज उगेगा. एक तो शेड एंड पे नहीं, शेड एंड तो हम लोग का है. तेरा क्या है बे?
Sorry, अपना क्या है?
Bobby
Stratford
end.
end.
नहीं
Stratford end.
Stratford.
एक दिन सूरज उगेगा, स्ट्रेटफोर्ड एंड पे भी शाइन करेगा. इट्स ओके, होता है वो. दिस इज द अप्स एंड डाउन्स, द एब्स एंड द फ्लोज ऑफ दिस ब्यूटीफुल वंडरस गेम. Just like how Chelsea passes the ball as they ebb through every defense that is put in front of them.
Wow. Wow. Confident Baba. Shit.
Now watch how we are going to beat you, no, Baba, this week on Sunday. You see.
Hey, now we're back, baby.
Now you see, Baba, Rude is
Azim,
going
I've
to
not
come
heard you say this.
for a rude awakening.
I haven't heard you say this in 18
Because
months.
in fairness, it's the first time I believe we can win.
No, I'm just saying that new manager bounce, whatever it is, it's all very doable. See, the problem is
This
that
is confidence.
Jai, please put down Rude Awakening as title already. Love it.
Yeah.
That's the thumbnail. Rude
because it
Awakening.
works if they win or lose.
Yeah.
Manifesting.
If they
And
win,
it works.
it works.
It works. You just have to find a happy road, sad
Yeah.
road.
Just take a generic route and apply filter AI. You don't need to change design anything.
So it works both ways. But no, it's not confidence, Brian. I'm saying we've lost this season. It's not like we've not lost. We have, in fact,
But you
We-
lost in style.
what I'm saying. We've gone
You know,
lost to, but अच्छा लग रहा है.
अच्छा लग रहा है यार.
कुछ तो चल रहा है बेंचो. मजा आ रहा है मेरे को देखने को. ऐसा बॉल जा रहा है एक दूसरे के बाद. सैंचेज बेंचो हार्ट अटैक दे रहा है, फिर भी कुछ तो हो रहा है.
Must.
कुछ तो हो रहा है.
This is what progress looks like. This is it.
So, matlab, there is no. I'm sure that there will be a time when our players will get tired. There will be that run of fixtures that is impossible,
Injuries.
and those run of fixtures that will be impossible.
Yeah.
But I think that, like even Arsenal, and I'm nowhere comparing Arteta to Maresca in this capacity, but like even Arsenal, the reason why Arsenal have hope even now is because every season they come that close.
कुछ तो हो रहा है यार. मजा आ रहा है.
बेंचो जा रहा है बॉल आगे.
This simple choice.
कि बॉल आगे गया.
जा रहा है बॉल आगे.
You're not understanding. Look at Jorginho जो सिर्फ पीछे बॉल दे रहा है. ये सब में उधर से आ रहा है भाई. तुम लोग समझो. मैं अपने डी से बाहर निकला ही नहीं है बॉल लेके. तो दूसरे मजा आ रहा है और फिर मार रहा है गोल. ब्रो, एक पब्लिक आ रहा है ऐसा करके सेंटर कर रहा है बॉल और वो ऐसा घुमा के गोल के अंदर जा रहा है बॉल. नहीं कि टीमो वर्नर की तरह.
Are you seeing this? Azim,
I was checking the phone to see, is it 9 a.m.? What is this Baba energy?
For America time ना.
Acha, you're jet lagged, Baba. This is why. This is why we've got main Baba energy.
as Raj says, ball कोई डाल रहा है, goal कोई मार रहा है.
Correct.
That's a t-shirt. That's football in a nutshell. Ball कोई डाल रहा है, goal कोई मार रहा है. This is Gulzar talking about football right here.
Arey bro, you're not.
I
But I
can
love-
hear
I
Shan
love- I
singing
love
these
this.
lyrics.
I love this. This is it. This is correct. This is a man who has gone through hell and then he's just now happy with the small things in life. He's no longer about ambitions and glory and trophy. He's just like, तुम पास करो यार आगे. तुम आगे बॉल डालो. कैरी
अच्छा
करो.
लग रहा है यार.
पेडो नेटो भागो यार एक बार बस.
It is football basics.
When you go through burnout, right? And then you give up on life for a little while. Then you go for Vipassana. Then you come back. Then you're all about like,
This is Baba immediately after therapy session.
yeah. थोड़ा कोई फास्ट भागा, थोड़ा कोई पास डाला, थोड़ा कोई गोल मारा, थोड़ा कोई सेव हुआ.
I'm just saying that it is shairi, whiskey in hand, clinking glass thing. You're
Love it.
just understand, okay? Have we not had moments where a beautiful ball has cut through the midfield and has come nicely even through the defensive line and gone through, and a player has come charging to that ball and has missed the ball, or has come charging to the ball, taken the ball all the way to the goal line on the other side, right? All the way to the touch line, and then has tried to cut it in and has missed. Or has reached the goal line, then has tried to do and has overrun the ball. Or has come like that and put one sexy cross onto the other.
Sexy cross.
Yeah,
Whoa.
unreal cross. Like,
Guys, we've got PG-13 power today.
it's come through. It's gone through like a fucking hot knife through cold butter. Like it's come through and it's reached the 6-yard box where the goalkeeper is on the other side of the goal. And Timo Werner has put his foot like this and it's gone above the post. We've had moments.
I'm waiting for the moment in this rant where Baba will say, 7 crore!
No, this is not a rant. I'm just saying that. So when you see a ball that deserves what it was put for, which is a goal, it is so nice and poetic to see. And I'm a gratified old man. I can now very happily say that we are towards the fag end of the tunnel, coming out, and we don't have to come first. We have to come out into the light.
Wow.
That is all that it is.
So, in a nutshell, we could summarize this entire 3 minutes that Baba has given us by saying, Sabse kamal, sabse dhamal. Chelsea football, Chelsea football.
Yeah, say Chelsea football, Chelsea football.
Chelsea football.
I agree, bro. I'm saying,
Love it. Love it. No, I think this is these are the joys that you get out of long-term fandom, where your club has gone from success to the depths of failure and is now finding their feet sort of again. Like
maybe that too, maybe. But
maybe finding. Correct, correct.
process चलेगा मेरे को. अच्छा
Correct.
लग
अच्छा लगता है.
अच्छा लग रहा है. आयशा जुल्का कान में सिंग कर रहा है. अच्छा लगता है.
This is the football equivalent of, it's not the destination, it's not the journey, it's the friends we made along the way, man.
Correct.
It's not about
It's the through balls that were put.
yes.
2 सीजन पहले बोल रहा था कि चेल्सी
Relegate.
promoted. तो हम लोग ये
So, but
सब
the bigger question now, Baba, the most important question, which is, are you now finally over Roman Abramovich?
Yes.
for it.
Yes, are you over the loss finally now?
So I'll put it this way.
Like
Okay.
a first crush you will never forget.
No, it's just that I know the potential of if Roman met Enzo. You know what I'm saying? रोमन मरेस्का की जोड़ी मारियाना का
But
negotiation skills.
TBH, Bhawa must say in retrospect, the fact that they stockpiled 50 players and the fact that Maresca had the absolute decisiveness of saying, मैं 3 team डालूंगा 3 different competition के लिए, and those teams will never overlap and they will be fully like different, is the best strategy. Because now you have quality in all competitions. They're all fresh for all competitions. They're effectively playing one game a week, each
So,
team.
Boli revolutionized football.
I think
Is that
so.
what we're saying? Boli was right.
I think all our previous streams where we made fun of Boli, they're going to look so stupid. So stupid now. Now that Boli's master plan is unfolding.
I'm just
like
waiting
a-
for the day.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
exactly.
No, I'm waiting for the day that Ten Hag wins the Champions League and you will
Oh,
have
no.
to say the same thing.
no, I'm just
With Real Madrid.
see, the thing is, y'all are all focusing on win, loss, success, failure.
has moved beyond all this.
You all are focusing on the wrong thing. Enjoy football.
Hmm.
Why are you trying to win? Why are you trying to
Enjoy Maresca.
Ah,
like
enjoy Fernandez.
go beyond this one team a week football fatigue? If you enjoy what you are doing, you will never get tired. You understand?
When did we get Punit Pania on the podcast?
और
Baba
साथ
has found God, dude. This is the best.
साथ में cashback भी मिलेगा. All I'm saying is, see this bully strategy, we will be right, he will be wrong. No, bro, ये सब मोह माया है. ये तो था ना 50 प्लेयर हम लोग के पास, वर्ल्ड क्लास मैनेजर्स के साथ. वर्ल्ड क्लास मैनेजर्स we've had and
Love
we've
it, love it, love it.
50 प्लेयर्स. कुछ हुआ नहीं. एक आदमी आया, बस उसने एक छोटा सा ऐसा दिया लेके आया हम लोग के अंधेरे में, और उस दिए ने एक मशाल जलाई.
Oof.
Oh,
उस मशाल से हमने बहुत कुछ देखा. फिर एक स्विच देखा, वो स्विच को ऑन किया तो बल्ब आई.
वाह.
तो इस रोशनी में जब हम आ चुके हैं, तो वो अंधेरा तो बहुत दूर रह चुका है. You know what I'm saying? So, अब क्या इसी रोशनी में जिएंगे.
If Javed Akhtar was football hooligan, you have
Now-
seen today.
Now war and like all this win loss and all doesn't matter, bro. अपन है, खेल रहा है फुटबॉल, मजा आ रहा है.
Can't wait for this to change next Monday.
अजीम, यही डिफरेंस है. हारेगा तो चलेगा, लेकिन हम लोग शान से हारेंगे भाई. We will leave nothing behind.
So you're saying Shan is going to be manager of United next week?
This is, by the way, this is exactly, Baba, you have summed up what I feel about Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when he was down to 9 men and he said, fuck it, we're staying on the halfway line, man. Tum karo jo karna hai, bro. Dekha jayega. Do whatever you want to do,
Ange bhi
man.
haar gaya na to Crystal Palace.
Arey.
Fans like me, there would be no football violence only at the stadium.
I don't think there is on routine basis.
No, I'm just saying all this like extreme charged upness and all this. जब तुम्हारा टीम ऐसे खेल रहा है, तुम एंजॉय करो ना यार. Enjoy it. Like a nice, sometimes there's a nicely weighted glass with a cube that's just right, not touching the bottom, but only on the edges. And you pour a little bit of whiskey and it trickles down the glass all the way to the bottom, not to get too cold, but just right to touch your lips so you feel what it knows. And as the whiskey goes in, that cold turns into warmth as it goes down your esophagus, making you feel cozy on a cold winter night. That is what this is.
This is Cold Palmer celebration explained.
Wow, wow, wow.
Bro.
Baba,
Baba,
I'm
can
going
we-
to give you 100
40
points for this.
I was gonna say 44.2 points.
Second
Yeah, 44.2. Let's agree on 44.2. 44.2 points is so deserved.
Yeah. 144.4.
Thank you. I just loved it. Just too good it is. Thank you so much.
Sorry, 154 ho gaya.
Bro, I remember
156.
also how I used to be like y'all.
Like y'all.
Just, living every week with the victories and losses of
Ah,
my team.
can't wait
Slings
now.
and arrows of fate.
Yeah,
Can't
they
wait for this next loss to come.
with life and it's committed.
To end this.
Yeah. Heras Baba, if you have learned nothing from today, you should know that Heras can come to an end.
Arey, see, this is what y'all. छोड़ो. I can't argue only with y'all. Y'all are. मेरा कदम बादल पे है. तुम लोग का बेंचो सिर पेड़ तक नहीं पहुंच रहा है. क्या?
Wow. 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 Too good. Baba smoking the good stuff today. You've come from some state where it's legal, na?
California.
Yeah.
But
No
no.
wonder.
That's not it.
Okay. We'll do some super chats and then we'll let Kautuk finally do the Madrid eulogy, the one we've been waiting for.
Eulogy, I only want to ask him about this one player who he has been after for 3 years.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Baba, don't jump. Don't jump too soon. Ashit Agarwal says, I would like to see Man United get relegated at this point of time. Maybe that will help clear out this whole squad and revamp this club. It cannot always be manager's mistake. Ashit, this is what I was saying. That Ten Hag was hired to do this job. He was taking us to the relegation, which would then lead to the purge and then also reduce the expectation that we are supposed to be an elite club and reduce the pressure on the players. But no, they did not trust the process.
I like your energy, but you are trying too hard. See what I'm saying? Your energy is correct about trying to explain the nirvana of football. But you went too far by saying Ten Hag's plan this was. Because Ten Hag has no plan.
No. Ten Hag had a plan.
That's
It's
where
just not implemented by the players, Baba.
That's where you lost us in your.
Now you wait. No, one day your Maresca's plan will fail, and I will be here to enjoy it. You have made an enemy today, Baba.
By being happy.
Yes, enmity with Kautuk ended. Baba is my new enemy now. Shit, now I wish we were doing a watch along on 3rd. Sean Gonzalez says, Casado ne Madrid ko Casada bana diya. Kubarsi saving the turtles and Yamal doing the Calma at Bernabeu was beautiful.
Oh, that hurt.
Is someone from Ineos on the Oil Money group? This is week is bittersweet for Kautuk. Karela Jalebi. Karela Jalebi is interesting. Apna Bidu King Eric says, Ten Hag to must kahin aur bhi trophy jeet lega. It's the club that's drifting in the cliffs, drafting winds. शायद देसी फ्रेंच पी के सही पोस्ट किया था अपन आई थ्रो देम ऑल इन अ बैग ऑफ पूपू आई एग्री विथ यू अपना वीडियो बट अभी सब लोग हम जैसे थोड़ी है अरे प्रीतपाल सिंह और ओजी हैज सेंट अ ह्यूज सुपर चैट from Singapore saying, I found peace a month ago, stopped watching Man United games, reading news and even watching YouTube channels related to football. Here I am back after Eric Ten Hag sacking, feeling hopeful again.
Oh,
welcome back, Preetpal.
Aye.
And another old friend has emerged. Let's see if you can figure out who it is. Kochada, हम ये संदेश के साथ शांतियागो बर्नाबेओ को बाहर खड़ा है हमको लिया होता तो एल क्लासिको इतना खराब नहीं हारता तुम #Ballon Madrid.
Can't wait.
डोमिनिक बॉय आज मैं कुछ बोल नहीं सकता क्योंकि कुछ बोलने को है नहीं, मुंह दिखाने लायक नहीं हूँ। पर
बोल रहे हैं आपको कि हम संदेश लेके खड़ा था, आप को लिया नहीं संदेश, हमसे संदेश भी नहीं लिया और हमारा संदेश भी नहीं लिया।
संदेश आया था।
Apparently Amorim is happening.
अरे अब से बोल रहे हैं।
Wow, yeah. Dude, Ineos are working overtime.
बेचारा उधर जावी अपने बेटे को बोल रहा है ढंग से पहन नहीं सकता था टी-शर्ट।
कौन बोला Amorim in? Is it confirmed? Fuck, he looks like old Bruno Fernandes only, bro. Fuck, ये भी manager, ये भी touchline पे आके dive करेगा क्या?
Tweeted this, huh? David Ornstein has tweeted, Manchester United working on deal to appoint Ruben Amorim as head coach. MUFC ready to pay 10 million release clause. In talks with Sporting CP to finalize. 39-year-old Portuguese open to accepting move. Oh boy.
Okay. So
bro,
chalo, what has he done?
He's a year older than Evans.
Yeah. How will Evans show any respect?
He's 39.
Yeah, we've gone we're trying to get a youth manager now. Portuguese league table. Sporting on top. Exciting. Oh, 9 out of 9. I am excited.
He's going to get Gyökeres for you. He's going to do it.
Oh, Gyökeres.
He's going to get Gyökeres.
Okay, all right. I am in. Amorim in, guys. He's not. What the fuck? 9 matches played, 30 goals for, 2 against, goal difference 28.
Whoa!
I am sold. Amorim in. Let's go. Amorim. Here we go. Confirmed. Who is Ten Hag? What is Ten Hag? Let's go. Amorim confirmed.
Guys, things are moving too fast in the last 2 days. Slow the fuck down. Fuck.
तो इधर बेंच पे बोल रहा हूँ जावी अपने बेटे को मार रहा होगा. तेरे से टी शर्ट भी पहनाया नहीं जाता क्या ढंग से?
साले पोकेमोन.
तेरे को चुपचाप बोला था टी शर्ट पहन के कुछ क्यूट बनने का, तेरे को पोकेमॉन खेलने का गांडू.
So do you think now this is a strategy for managers to try to get hired? When next time a manager is just about to be sacked, suddenly you see Pochettino posing with a Southampton jersey on his child.
Azim, Ancelotti will have his son David, who sits next to him wearing a different jersey in the dugout.
वापिस एवर्टन का जर्सी पहन के बैठा.
Yeah, why is my mic malfunctioning? At all times when I am doing the real worthy things, the mic is malfunctioning.
Dude,
Don't
this Amorim is really exciting, huh? Genuinely.
Normally I don't pitch, but I feel that from my Javed Akhtar, some 1-2 memes can happen. Huh? I feel.
Yeah.
Amorim, okay, his stats at Sporting, 237 games played, 170 wins, 34 draws, 33 losses. Goals for 514, goals against 194. Goal difference 320, win rate 71.73.
Come on.
Please check, did he manage Barca Femini? Because this goal difference is insane.
Bro, this
And
guy is
he
damn
has
exciting,
He's
yeah.
also played for Al Wakra. He's played for Braga, he's played for Benfica, and he's played for Belenenses.
I just want to say the last Portuguese manager who came to the Premier League with not a lot of playing experience,
Well,
but
he had won a Champions League.
No, that's okay. But not footballing experience, but managing a club in Portugal has literally killed it. Just saying.
Won 2 Portuguese Primeira Ligas in 2020 and 23-24 last season. He's won the Taça da Liga, which is, I'm assuming, the cup competition twice. And he's won the Super Taça Candido de Oliveira also. So he's won 5 trophies in 5 years.
Bro, exciting banda to hai.
And he's won the manager of the season in the Portuguese Primeira Liga in 21 and 24. But then, as Apna Bhidu says, exciting to Ten Hag bhi tha at Ajax, toppling Champions League bigwigs and reaching semi-final. याद है ना?
ये तो बहुत exciting है यार, way more exciting I feel. You know, because
थोड़ा देखना पड़ेगा videos of Sporting CP. Where are they? Are they in Champions League? They must be.
You know what also might happen? I just want to throw a thing out here. Do you know if he
Sporting
comes?
are in the top 8, unbeaten in the Champions League. 2 games played, 1 draw. But they are, bro, Brest is 5th in Champions League.
I'd taken a screenshot of it and I'd put it on the group saying
Brest is unbeaten.
This is the opposite of a Super League. Look at that top 8, bro. It sucks.
Yeah, Aston Villa, Liverpool, City, Monaco, Brest, Leverkusen, Inter, Sporting.
Monaco and Brest.
You know what I'm saying? That this gentleman, Amorim, is coming. He's from Portugal. And there is another player from Portugal.
At Manchester United.
Who was at Manchester. Was wronged by the club.
Yes.
Oh, another 39-year-old.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
I beg of you, please.
Return of the King.
No more.
This Sunday the King plays.
Just one match loan. He won't play under Rude. Pagal hai kya? Rude had told him, go cry to your daddy. That's why Rude got sold.
But this Amorim is too good, yeah? Too good. Love it. Love it.
We have zero evidence about any football that Porto have played. But unbeaten entire season so far in 12 games.
But look how charismatic he looks, yeah?
He looks like older Bruno Fernandes only. He's being known for being a good man manager who can make players run through walls.
Come on, ye to chahiye bhai.
Okay.
Garnacho needs to run through a wall and get injured, not play.
And who will play in his place now?
Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Ahmad on the right, Rashford on the left. Let's go.
Chalo, let's see. Let's see if Amorim comes in. Let's see what. Also, more importantly, see what Amorim's wife has been posting on Instagram and see if any hints have been dropped there. Okay, and does English interviews and speaks good English also apparently.
By the way, he was part of a coaching clinic in 2015, which was run, or 2015 or some year around there, which was run by Jose Mourinho.
Oh,
So he's got a full download.
That is what I was.
apparently, Ayush in chat is saying that Amorim was the guy who Liverpool had as their first choice after Klopp. All right. Guys, I think Ten Hag was thoda overrated only.
I also feel.
जो
होता है अच्छे के लिए होता है.
This is such classic. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Yeah.
Chalo.
Good, yeah. This Amorim news is excellent. What a great way to end the stream, I feel.
No. Ruko,
feel good factor, yeah.
Come. Tell us. While I order my pizza, please tell us. I hope Pizza Mia is still taking. No, Pizza Mia is shut.
प्यार हुआ पिज्जा मिया.
Tortilla will give or what? Tortilla is still giving.
Chal. Kautuk Srivastav, let me start by asking you a simple question. 3 years ago, you started this thing on the stream saying, "Aayega to Mbappe hi." Then there was the I don't want him. Machuda. Fuck him. How can he snub us? With this hope of saying, Kamavinga, I will come. This great midfielder who now plays at left back.
Well done, Bob. Well done.
Now, as you can see, I should stream in the mornings only because I am top. But the problem I have is that then you came to this thing of आएगा तो Mbappe ही जाएगा किधर? Then you said Papa Perez को देख, he will make him run out his contract. Keys to Paris Saint-Germain is given, and he's like, नहीं मैं जाएगा ये वो. And you are like, yeah, Mbappe आ गया. Problem यही है, आया तो है, लेकिन साला दिखता नहीं है हम लोग. Tell me what is happening.
All right, let's do it. So basically, this piece was called "What Happens When You Do Black Magic." Okay? That's what this piece was called. So let's begin with, I think, to do justice to this Real Madrid tirade, you have to begin on Tuesday night. On Tuesday night, Real Madrid Football Club have played Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. This was a replay of the final that we won. And like a lot of clubs who play us in finals of Champions Leagues and lose, this club too came to take revenge. And they got pretty far, more than most, scoring 2 goals very rapidly in the first half, right? But the thing about Real Madrid is that they don't die and they refuse to stay dead even if they do die.
That's a strange. Okay.
So the thing is, this is a squad that you cannot defend, like you cannot hope to defend against. You have to constantly keep attacking them, hacking them, cutting off their Medusa-like persistent attacks. So here's what happened. Nuri Sahin at some point decided that I'm going to start sitting back. The minute he started doing that, Real Madrid smelled blood and went after them and beat them 5-2. A remontada to join the long list of remontadas that they've been remontadaing. Now, the thing is that with this victory, you have Mbappe, you have like a bunch of these new players who have seen it for the first time, who experienced a remontada for the first time, and they are overawed. Oh, this is what it is. This is it. It's black magic, right? And going from there to, so here's the beauty of Real Madrid versus Barcelona. Two clubs who are almost mirror images, who are opposite ends, who are born rivals, right? When Real Madrid overcome German opposition with their Brazilian winger scoring a hat trick, what does Barcelona do? Barcelona face their biggest bogey team with a young squad and managed to whip out a 4-1 victory with a Brazilian winger scoring 3 goals, right? So it's perfectly set up for this unbelievable matchup, right? And you hope that it's an even match. And now we come to El Clasico. On Saturday night, Real Madrid play Barcelona at home. And the chatter going into this match was very simple, that Barcelona are playing a tremendously high line with one Inigo Martinez, who's 32 or 3 or something like that, and a Pau Kubarsi who is 17. Right? These two players trying to do one high line football. The question was, can Real Madrid's pacey wingers, speedy Mbappe, get beyond them and score? And that was the exact game plan that Ancelotti had, right? And he goes in with it. They keep trying to ping balls above the defense, and the Highland keeps finding them out. They've got a record-breaking 12 offsides in that one match, 8 of them in the first half. And the plan doesn't. It could have worked. I think the first half was decent. I think, like, if they had taken some of their chances, much like another team that played later on the next day, they'd taken their chances, a whole different game, but they didn't. And what happens in the second half? Hansi Flick notices what they're doing and tweaks it by bringing on Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong does one very simple thing. He adds control to the midfield, makes it extremely difficult for Real Madrid to do the chaos that they usually do, which gives them rewards. And what does Real Madrid not do? Well, they don't change. They don't adapt to the counter attack that has come from Hansi Flick. They keep trying to do the same thing, with getting more and more desperate. Once they concede the 2 goals that Lewandowski scores very rapidly, now they have to go even further forward. And when they go even further forward, this back line of recently come back from an ACL, Eder Militao, right back who is actually a right winger in Lucas Vazquez, and Furlong Mendy, the 3 of them just can't cope. And eventually the whole thing capitulates. Right? To see 17-year-olds boss Real Madrid is embarrassing, to say the least. To see Lamine Yamal score and then do the calma and then do the dancing,
yeah,
who make Santiago Bernabeu into your dance floor, into your personal nightclub. How embarrassing. And that to 17-year-old. He can't even get into a nightclub. So it was like the you have to say that Ancelotti was, you have to say that he's at fault for not adapting. Now the question is why? Well, what does that have to do with black magic? Well, it's this. The thing about success is that you must analyze success as closely as you analyze failure, because there is a lot that gets hidden, swept up under success. We've won 2 Champions Leagues. We won a La Liga in the last 3 years. And the success that has come with that came with one caveat, which was this: we won the Champions League with one very weird policy of not, if you don't get the primary target, then you don't get anyone.
yeah.
So, for example, Karim Benzema leaves, we don't get a striker because we're waiting for Mbappe, we get Joselu. That Joselu worked out and we won a double, right? The analysis of that shouldn't be that, yeah, this was the right strategy. It should probably be that, hey, this worked out, but let's not do this again. We've done the same mistake with our right back. We didn't get Lenny Oro, so we've not signed another defender, right? So we have only two options and then one Chouameni comes back. That's it. So my point is that this season we are going to pay the price of not resupplying our defense. We've let go of Nacho, who played a lot of minutes last season and was crucial to that success. So we've basically looked at, it's the same mistake that United did, where like winning a cup doesn't mean that there aren't underlying problems, right? So there were issues which like you've not addressed this season, and you're going to pay the price for it. You're not going to get away with it every season. So what's the thing about black magic? It's basically this: we win a lot because of belief, because of that raised eyebrow black magic that happens, this remontada Madrid that we are. But every single time you do black magic, you also summon a demon with it, and sometimes the demons will turn against you. And that was the story of the last El Clasico, where we've now summoned too many demons, and now we have to deal with them. So I feel like there's too many egos at this point in time. I think Mbappe came 2 seasons too late to be the biggest ego in the club. And now you have Jude also, who's not, fully like, his head is not fully there.
Yeah.
And I suspect the goals that came last season have contributed to him feeling like he needs to do more this season, and he's not getting to, because he has to sacrifice himself for the team. And obviously our defensive shortcomings, like the fact that, like, honestly, Lucas Vazquez, he's so strange because he scores and helps out the team as much as he concedes.
Yeah.
So it's one full net zero that we get from Lucas Vazquez. He's a great backup, but you can't have him, I think, play a whole season and expect him not to be found out.
But Barca, I mean, I think you also just have to hand it to Barca. That day they were just so good with, I mean, defensive line spectacular, and then the way they picked you all off in that second half.
Yeah, they did the same thing to us what they did to Bayern. The same thing. Like, they just waited and released the ball at the right time.
And lethal with the finishing. That's, I mean, with United also, that was the difference, where Barca get those. I mean, Barca scored 4, they could have scored 7 or 8, if I'm being honest, with the amount of chances they had, but they still scored 4.
But Lewandowski did a Dallo, but
he
also did a Lewandowski before that.
Correct.
So that's the difference. Like, we were debating this yesterday, ki United are top for big chances missed, but the ones who are below them are not far behind, and they've scored like 10 plus goals more. So the question is, what's up? And the reason is that, well, they're creating more chances, which United aren't doing. So United are creating finite chances, which they're missing. And the remaining are, creating double, triples the number of chances and scoring that many goals. Yeah. So,
I think Ten Hag ball relies fully on everybody working on absolute peak efficiency to get, you get one chance, you score it, and then we win the game.
Yeah. By the way, I must say this. I have to say this. It's really refreshing to have the rivalry back in its ugliest form.
Yeah.
In its ugliest form. I love it. Like, now we're back. Like, the minute you have 17-year-olds mocking you by dancing, you've started a war that will last one full generation. It's not never ending, because now the next time Madrid win, they're going to mock Lamin's braces, and then that's going to snowball. It's just going to be one full thing.
Mbappe is going to come wearing braces only so that he can break.
Yeah.
Like, Luka Modric is twice the age of Lamine Yamal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Twice.
And half the player.
Oof.
That's right. I am a sabse dawal, sabse kamal. Lamine Yamal.
Welcome to Azim Banata.
Who's his bitch? Luka Modric. Come on.
Oh,
yeah.
The rivalry is real.
The only thing, honestly, the only thing that makes it palatable, that makes it like a little easier to go down, is that mostly the derbies are very standalone affairs. And it goes either way. Like, we beat them 4-0, they beat us 4-0. We go 3-1, 2-1. Yeah, it keeps happening. It keeps basketballing. It doesn't really, is not a full indicator of everything. But I will say this. Barcelona are right now overperforming. They're definitely overperforming the goals that they've conceded. Like, they should have conceded way more at this point. And they're also overperforming the goals that they've scored. At some point, this might even out. but it's great to see a revived Barca
Yeah.
because it really, for the last 2 years, without a Barca, it is a little boring.
It's no
Like
fun. Yeah.
without,
It's the
you need
same
a
like it's like the same with Premier League. With a City, who wants to watch this? Get rid of the City. Then it's a great league again.
yeah.
But Fabrizio has also put out one, saying United have approached Sporting for Amorim as he's the favorite candidate to replace Ten Hag. Talks ongoing. Contract terms have been discussed with his camp in the recent hours.
Wait, 8 minutes. No, sorry.
Seems like it's going. But I think the biggest controversy to come out of this entire El Clasico, and the thing that we need to discuss with most urgency, is what the fuck is this GXR world, man?
Oh yes.
Why were we forced, dude? For the first half, I had to watch on a pirated stream because
Thanks,
the
Manal,
official
for sharing
stream.
that link.
No, I
Thanks
got
for
it from random Twitter. The
But-
first half, man, just cannot log in. Matlab kya? What basic ass fucking it. And how is it that even like Serie A, when I wanted to watch like Inter versus Juve, again I had to go to this. So all these leagues, Spanish league, Italian league, how does this random fucking blog? It looks like a
Yeah.
blog.
It is a blog.
Have rights to like two of the biggest European leagues.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
insane.
also the fact that it's just so telling, right? How traffic and what the La Liga standings are. There was a Las Palmas match right before that.
Yeah.
Seemed like a charm. High
Yeah.
HD, full, classic, beautiful. And the minute El Clasico started, it was just inundated. Like it
No,
was
and then eventually what they had to do with second half was just they had to remove login only.
good.
Yeah. I don't think it's a scam to steal people's data because everybody must have tried to sign up and entered username, password.
Yeah.
And they must have deliberately made it fail. So they get everyone's details and they now will start hacking you with that password. You watch it. You heard it here first.
So I to feel like I've seen so much of La Liga with those pop-ups.
Yeah,
just
it's not, you
bad.
can't watch a El Clasico without hot singles near you in the corner somewhere, no? It's not possible. My brain is not wired to see without the threat of pornography entering my screen. It's not an El Clasico, Without the stream going offline at a moment's notice and then having to click and start and minimizing the ads, finding which is the X
Which
that
is the
closes the ad. It's not a
and which
Clasico.
is the one that will lead you to a different tab.
Yeah. Guys, what all we have endured to watch basic football. Just install ad blocker. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, super chat, still many to go. Deepak Kumar says, today Kautuk will be on cloud 9. By the way, everyone is talking about flick offside track. Well, I must say Germans are expert when it comes to drawing a line. Ashish says, Madrid will be the next cursed club and us United fans will enjoy Kautuk's misery. Azim needs to manage United next. नहीं भाई मेरे से नहीं है ये mentality नहीं है मेरे पास. I can't deal with press conferences with people shouting at me. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. So I'm not even kidding. The reason why I stopped playing Football Manager and I found it absurd and insane was that I reached a blockade almost exactly at this point of the season where none of my fucking strikers would score a goal. Like we would create all the fucking chances in the world.
On Football
And
Manager.
I was like, dude, this game is broken. I can't play it anymore. I swear to you, every single game we would create an XG of fucking 2.5, 3 and not score. I'm not kidding. I can bring up the Football Manager and show you. I mean, there were some times where I've just rage quit. I'll be like, okay, you take one loss, you take two loss, you move on. You're like, it's football, it happens. But the third game in a row where no strikers are able to score, I was like, bro, this game is broken. I'm not playing anymore. And I just stopped playing after that.
Dude, can I tell you something? So, Ten Hag's second season, he had this weird thing where he would either win a match or lose a match.
Yeah,
he
no
hardly
draws.
drew. He hardly drew. Like he had some 6 draws or some shit like that.
This time,
And
all draws.
Exactly. And I was like, at some point, this has got to give.
Yeah.
Because it's completely untenable. Like it just makes no sense. And the thing is, the draws hurt you more than the losses, oddly enough.
Yeah, because with the loss, it would be like, okay, straight up, you know what, he's losing. It's untenable, fucking now sack and get it over with.
Yeah. The
And if you
draws
win, you
really.
win. But so okay, now if obviously Ten Hag is gone and now the new manager comes in, Amorim, and it becomes instant success, and suddenly United in the next few seasons win leagues and all of that. Will then we build a statue of Michael Oliver
Yes.
outside Old Trafford
Yes.
as the guy who restored United to glory?
That's a wonderful anecdote in the whole thing. Like the fact, if that happens, that would be
Like
truly the
50
Michael
years
Oliver
down, like you know
decision.
the how everyone brings up the Ferguson Mark Robbins moment,
Yeah.
where this guy scored this one goal to keep him in the FA Cup, and that's
Yeah.
when he kept his job.
Yeah.
Could be Michael Oliver. The
Dude,
stat that
Azim, we should keep that fire alive. We
yeah,
should never forget Michael Oliver.
never forget. I will never forget the bastard. But hey guys, my fitness age has decreased. I am now fitness wise 29 years old.
What?
Yeah.
You're younger than Bruno?
Yes. Guys, I can play for United. Dude, मैं क्या storm में football खेला है आज. Oh my god, unbelievable. But yeah, chalo. At least there is a plan in place. I mean, a lot of times we've just sacked a manager with no plan in place. So I suppose, sure, maybe.
Oh my
Oh
god,
shit! Sorry,
dude,
one
if
sec.
he
I just need
comes.
to come in a sec. Sorry.
All right, it's just me. All right, Ten Hag is out, guys. This is it. We have done it. I remember November 13th was the stream where it had all come to a head. And I was like, November 13th, this is the date. We will remember when Ten Hag is out. And I can't believe the day has come. It came so surprisingly. That's the oddest part. You know,
Yeah.
Azim, the thing about the whole Ten Hag thing was I genuinely thought they'd keep him till the end of the season.
Same. So did I.
Despite everything, I genuinely thought they would keep him till the end of the season.
Man, you know what? I'm feeling literally right now exactly what I felt when we hired Ten Hag. I'm like,
Which is-
chalo, one new hipster manager has come who will play exciting brand of football, some youngish looking coach with new footballing ideas. Let's see. Amorim looks like more or less confirmed unless there's some major fuck up.
Xavi puts out all his kids with just
He's just Xavi at the supermarket now. Just by Konsa United away third kid also give.
5 के size में चाहिए जल्दी ना.
Everybody but Xavi in his entire building. Watchman भी United का jersey पहना है. Anup Jepu said, Moyes, LVG, Mourinho, Ole, Ralph. The next manager will likely be sacked mid-season too. Feels like a never-ending loop. Players responsible for this abysmal run should be sacked as well. Thank you, Eric Ten Hag, for the 2 titles. And yeah, I think there will be all the negativity and everything involved with the manager sacking. But I would like to credit Ten Hag with 2 of the most memorable, I would say, football Manchester United moments that I've had. One was the 4-3 where we beat Liverpool, even though it was an insane match and complete chaos. And but what a game that was. And also, this is before I was a Barca fan. The Europa League tie where we went to Camp Nou and played fucking awesome football.
With Weghorst.
Yeah, and the first time, genuinely, as a United fan, where we went away to a European team and played anything resembling good football was under Ten Hag. So, and especially the coming away with the win with the over the 2 legs in that tie. So yeah, it was tough to watch for a lot of it, and there was a lot of hope and a lot of disappointment. But I won't say that it was without its memories. So yeah, I would not. I would not hire Ten Hag. If I could do a do-over, I would still hire him.
Yeah, but I also like, by the way, I'm really enjoying this Ineos speed that they've suddenly picked up. They're just like deliberate. We are deliberating, we are thinking, we are wondering. Then they've just gone, fuck it, no more deliberation, no more thinking.
Yeah.
Now straight impulse. Sack
Yeah.
him, Amorim. Let's go. आगे बढ़ो life में.
This is they have. I think Ole has been recruited to the board now, where they're like no tactics, only vibes. Only Abhishek Sonar says only hating on Eric Ten Hag because of his cocky nature, inability to accept mistakes of CR7's treatment. Had high hopes. Also, Mbappe will do well. Calma, calma. The CR7 treatment is not a Ten Hag thing. I think it was a club decision, and a lot of it is over memeized and all of that. But let's be real, Ronaldo had to go. There was no situation where that would work.
Yeah, that's true.
He was given all this dirty work to do, which is why I think they kept giving him that line of credit कि देख तू रोनाल्डो निकाला हमारे लिए, तू सैंचो का सिचुएशन के साथ डील किया, फिर भी तू एक ट्रॉफी जीत के आया, तू ले एक और सीजन. But I guess
Ronaldo got what he deserved.
oh 1000%.
I want
Now the thing for me is now what will the Ronaldo fanboys cry about? Now to the enemy is gone. Now you have to go back to the cold reality of watching Al Nassr for your idolo.
Like I will say this, that the season that Ronaldo came when he scored whatever 20 something goals, whatever that thing was.
Yeah.
He scored a decent number of goals for a forward. But it wasn't a smooth or happy goal.
Not at all.
It was very roughshod.
I mean, he scored the goals out of pure his determination of fucking I will score the goals no matter what. But the team just did not work, unfortunately. And a lot of people have said that I think signing Ronaldo and sacking Ole set United back by a number of years. Because I think Ole was on to a project and this Ronaldo was thrust upon him. I don't actually, maybe not thrust upon him, but I think little bit thrust upon him. Not by the club, but I think maybe
Alex Ferguson.
No, legitimately by Alex Ferguson. And he was just like, listen, we don't sign him, he'll go to City. And they signed him just because. I think that even with Ole, there was a sense that this project is going to go somewhere, and then it just didn't. So
I will tell you as a fan that I have never seen Ronaldo look as old as he did when he played those 2 seasons at United. He's never looked that old. Like he just looked old and more washed up than he should have. And like even at the Euros, he looked younger than he did at United. Like he looked out of step almost.
Yeah.
And I think part of it was coming back to a boyhood club at that advanced.
No, see, I think Ronaldo would have worked if there was a structure of really awesome players around him, like it does still with Portugal, right? Where you have all these players who work together, and then Ronaldo can be the finishing touch.
I genuinely think Ronaldo would have worked only and only if and when Ronaldo had decided to say, I will contribute rather than
be the main man.
Focal point.
Yeah, that's true. Atharv says Anthony injured, Ten Hag sacked, the aura is insane. But abhi Anthony bhai ka kya hoga? You know what? Anthony is gonna have a redemption arc. I've been saying this for a year. I'm gonna stick to it. Bichara, he's done nothing wrong. It's just one turn he did, and whole internet has fucked his career. Whenever he's come on this season, he's looked fine and he's done okay. Not done any better or worse than Ahmad on that side. So I believe in Anthony. I think he should. All players, especially under a new manager, should get a second chance.
You know, some of the jigsaw puzzle that Amorim will have to solve is you have this weird situation where you have a different bunch of players doing very different odd things.
Yeah.
Like you have transition based football, then you have one Xerxes who does like one slow down football.
Yeah.
Then you have like
it's a very I mean, in principle it all makes sense, but the fact that I think there are a lot of players who were supposed to be very key players who just have not worked out. I think Mason Mount being the most important one of them, which is that he was supposed to be that creative force and that ball carrier and the guy who would be more decisive as the midfielder in the final third along with Bruno, and that person now has to be Eriksen still. I get the feeling that Casemiro might see a new lease of life now under a new manager if used more to his strengths.
I feel like one of the things Amorim will contend with and have to deal with, etc., would be about you have to replace the full midfield. Like you have to replace your Casemiro, you have to replace your Eriksen. You have
100%.
to-
Bruno has to go as well. He's 30 now.
30. So maybe you
Yeah.
get another season, 2 seasons.
Yeah, 2
but
seasons max out of Bruno. Sure. But and also Portuguese, Spanish, sporting connection. वो यारी दोस्ती में निकल जाएगा थोड़ा.
yeah. Like I genuinely think 2 players, your Casemiro and Eriksen, you have
I mean,
to.
I have to be honest. I don't know what kind of football he plays or anything, but
Azim, let me finish that sentence. The winning kind.
the what? The winning kind.
Considering
But what is the style of play, Bawa? As every fucking pundit in the world says, what is the style of play? What does he
See,
do?
no one's
Are there
asking.
recognizable patterns?
When you're winning, no one is asking these questions. Mourinho used to win 1-0 after parking
No,
the
but
bus.
so park the bus is the style of play now, where you're like, okay, this is Mourinho.
Yeah. Like Mourinho used to do one very simple thing that going forward dekha jayega, but you cannot come backward.
Yeah.
Like we are fully locked up from the back.
Yeah. डिफेंडर का काम डिफेंस है, वो अपना डिफेंडर को पास करना नहीं आता है, आगे डाल.
आगे डाल.
हाँ, डिफेंडर सर मारेगा बॉल पे, वो पैर पे हाथ नहीं लगाएगा, पैर से लगाएगा नहीं बॉल. Adamya says, love you Kautuk. The essays, man, they were the best thing I've listened to this year. जो भिगो के जूते मारे हैं, वाह, keep it up.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Adamya, genuinely. Adamya is one of the few flag bearers of Madrid.
Yes. I regret all the fuck Barcas that I have read out, Adamya. No more fuck Barca. Barca best.
मेरे को बस एक ही चीज जाने है, मेरे इसके बारे में कोई कुछ बात नहीं कर रहा. मेरा इम्प्रोवाइज शायरी
बस था.
अरे बहुत सही था. अभी आ रहा है ना, उसका भी सुपर चैट आएगा अभी.
आएगा.
Can you let me share something?
Sure.
Sharing is not turned on. So can you do your thing and turn it on?
I have turned it on.
Are you ready? One.
Why this doesn't open? Like इतना टेप डालते एक पिज्जा पे. अरे
भाई. Oh no.
बेचारा यार.
Oh no.
ये भी एक इंसान है यार. बेचारा.
Oh no.
Uh,
फनी तो है.
बेचारा. Okay. Mihir Parulekar says, I think soon we are going to see old Tuchlia era Bawa who used to crib about those 4-0 wins. No, I think we moved beyond that also entirely.
हारना जीतना है ना, तो ये तो जिंदगी में लगे ही रहता है यार.
वाह. Alvish says, Kautuk, sorry for the double whammy, although I don't know what Gary Neville has to say now. His former club's 1 billion bottling job. Meanwhile, the other blue 1 billion bottling job is doing okay.
It's all coming back now.
Which is true. Mantra Bhatt says, Real Madrid were going to go to the Ballon d'Or ceremony, but unfortunately their plane has been caught offside. Very nice.
Speaking of planes, so much was made of that news. United have called up City and said, can you please take Garnacho and Kobe Mainu in your plane?
What?
Because we are doing cost cutting. You don't know this?
Fuck off. No way.
This is real.
They've sent Kobe Mainu and Garnacho on a flight with City.
They asked City, can you take them on your flight? City said, sorry.
What?
We have too many Ballon d'Or nominees. So
अच्छा, to the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
Bro, हम लोग Ballon d'Or में कारपूल कर रहे हैं सिटी के साथ.
वो भी सिटी के साथ.
अरे लेकिन फेयर है ना, वो लोग तो यूनाइटेड स्टेडियम से जा रहे हैं. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
अरे Etihad is called United, na? United Stadium.
Of course, this is the monthly renewal of this joke. Ole Gunnar Kiskar says,
Gummy ka kya? Sorry.
Ole Gunnar Kiskar says, GGMU, at least one red team is consistent this season. Well, that unfortunately is Liverpool. Alap says, तुम कल्याण लायो या बिनी, बारसा बाप था, है और रहेगा.
नहीं यार, I mean, ऐसा मत बोल.
Guys, this is it. Barca सब कुछ किया है. They have suffered. They have made players pay, made Gerard Piqué pay salaries for people. They have served burgers. They have made Pedri be a waiter. They've done all the grind.
You know something? What Bawa is feeling, Barca are feeling 10x because they've really gone through an existential crisis where they have felt like हमारा क्लब बंद होने वाला है.
Yeah.
हमारा क्लब ने आधा चीज बेच डाला है. हमारे क्लब के पास पैसा नहीं है और हमारा क्लब का प्रेसिडेंट कुल्लम कुल्ला बोलता है पैसा नहीं है, क्या करेगा अभी?
Like actually ये क्लब बैंक्स के भरोसे चला है. Like they should build a statue outside along with Messi, Xavi, all the legends. एक ऐसा building of Goldman Sachs का statue रखना चाहिए. Thanks for not shutting us down for loan default.
Bro, and to then, and I feel like, I think what they have done oddly enough, and this is another domino effect. If Neymar had not been sold, we would not see Lamine Yamal today.
It's true.
It's
true.
that domino.
Yeah.
Neymar gets sold, money comes in, money gets sold, spent on Philippe Coutinho.
Yeah.
Club goes bankrupt. They lose everything. They don't have money. Forced to play kids. Lamine Yamal.
So, in the middle, you forgot it. Liverpool wins Champions League. Barca lose money on Coutinho again.
Guys, before अगर तुम लोग रील में हेट मारने वाला मैं बारसा फैन है. I am on your side.
हमारा नदी काट दे.
निनाद says देख के टीम का इनकॉम्पिटेंस ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड छत से रोने लगा. टेन हाग के हाथ में तो सिर्फ टैक्टिक्स थे पर एम्प्टी नेट गोललेस होने लगा. क्या करेगा टकलू बेचारा जब रेफरी ही सोने लगा. हर मिस चांस तो पटाखा था जिससे एरिक फायर होने लगा. वाह 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 निनाद, बैक विद द पोएट्री एंड हाउ. एंड हाउ. शाबाश उस्ताद जी. आई थिंक यू हैव टू रेज योर गेम. फरहान जी. Akshat Thakur says if Xavi joins United, I stop watching football. He is your Southgate then, clearly. Chota Don.
By the way, sorry, just one thing. I must say, United fans, it's now over. The feud is done. The rivalry has ended.
We are friends again. Now only enmity with Bawa. Come साला Chelsea.
Yeah, अब तो बाबा खैर नहीं साले Chelsea वाले.
With your want to win and all this shit.
छोटा डॉन मशी जिगांट says यामाल तूने तो ओल्ड डेज की याद दिला दी. Hashtag लोडे पे Madrid. And Romeda says Bruno, Rashford, Højlund, Casemiro, Dalot, counter-attacking players. Lisandro, Eriksen, Zirkzee, Mazraoui, possession-based players. Which coach could get the best out of this squad? True. Well, I actually don't think Højlund is actually that much of a counter-attacking player. I think his build-up and his link play is actually fairly decent. Rashford, Bruno for sure. Hopefully this Amorim will... Garna to only. Hopefully this Amorim will speak little Portuguese.
Garna's whole game right now is I am an outlet.
Yeah.
Like वो plumbing में वो pipe होता है ना जो बाहर निकलता है.
Balti. वो play just flows into him and then stops there only. Ashish Domai says happy Diwali. Yes, happy Diwali in advance. It will be Diwali to everybody. It will be Diwali before our next stream. So happy Diwali in advance to everybody. Nitin Prabhakar says list is Nagelsmann, Xavi, Inzaghi, Amorim, Frank. Well, clearly looks like Amorim is happening. And that's one thing you have to say about Ineos, which is that whenever they've gone after a target, invariably they end up getting them. So
yeah, they've done quick business for all the targets actually.
Yeah. And I think they must have done the groundwork before only. And they must have told Amorim ki dekh bhai ek convenient ek loss milega na to tero phone marte. We're just waiting. I mean next loss kab milta hai.
Yeah.
So Papdi Guardiola says Conte as manager with Lukaku back for 150 million. Thank God ye din nahi dekhne padenge. Chetan Bhatia says 2 years of membership. Let's go forward to OP.
Let's go.
What are you saying, Koth?
I was just saying अपना वीडियो King Eric has written कौतिया ने जो जहर उगला है वो खून में बह रहा है अब कैसे भूले. And to अपना वीडियो and anybody else who is of the United disposition, I must say this. It was never the club. It was only the manager. And अगर मैं किसी को डसा हूँ तो सिर्फ टेन हाग को. अब हम दोस्त हैं. In fact, I am pledging allegiance. You
Oh.
heard it first. I am an Amorista. An Amorista. Whatever it is, man. Let's go.
And Baba is amortized.
Amorim.
Ruben amortized this
Yeah,
family.
you should have got him only. He would fit the name also.
Yeah.
Ruben amortized. Sai Krishna says, big question is how many managers do you sack before holding players accountable? Do you think any manager will succeed? It's so weird now. All the super chats from 1 hour before the new manager was in the fray. Everyone was like, "Arey, all the players are a sucks. What will any manager do?" Now we're like, this guy will come and fix it. This is the hope of Manchester United in a nutshell. Where we're like, everybody sucks, everyone's fuck all. They're like, no, this manager will fix it. Kunal Mudgala, your best friend, Kautuk
Oh,
says,
yes.
and yes, one of the most active members on the 442 Oil Money group, for which we had a couple of new members also this week. So welcome to everybody.
Yeah.
Completed 3 years of 442 membership while Eric Ten Hag couldn't do that at United. And may I say, you have provided more quality in the group, more quality in the chat box than Eric Ten Hag's team has provided in the actual box.
No, can I tell you, by the way, I must say this also. Worth saying it on stream. I shall miss the legendary banter between Rohit
Shit,
Kale.
so many friends now on the Oil Money group.
Yeah.
Need to create
Legendary
new
banter
enemies.
It was just beautiful. In fact, Rohit Kale and I, we had a full contract drawn up. It was a formal contract drawn up about who is right on the Ten Hag debate. And unfortunately, I can't find it anymore because I won that contract.
Kunal says Amorim is my vote as new manager, and he said this an hour ago. In fairness, before we had all this info, he took Sporting to first title in 19 years. Need a manager who has this underdog mentality. Okay, Amorim is growing on me, ticking all the right boxes. Amorim.
Firstly, he looks only charismatic. You know, ऐसा वो press conference में देखने को ही मजा आ रहा है. You know, I'm just.
Yeah, I think I won't miss the and I won't miss the press conferences for sure.
Yeah.
He was just a guy I wanted to succeed. He was cute. Apna Bedu King Eric says Yamal chant must be from youth political wing of Barcelona Janata Party. Sounds very likely. Shrey says Lenny Yoro hasn't even played in the same team and his manager is sacked.
Oh no.
बेचारा उसका तो अलग ही प्रॉब्लम है लाइफ में. And meanwhile, Luke Shaw hasn't played for 2 years, seen 3 managers sacked.
By the way, can I tell you the most surprising stat I saw? Someone had posted this. Bruno Fernandes is 19 appearances short of Luke Shaw. And Luke Shaw was signed in 2014 and this guy in 2020. So there's a 6-year gap and he's 19 appearances short. It's crazy.
Luke Shaw is the biggest fraud in English football history. Just how missing for 6 months for United, plays one Euro final, missing for 6 months again. Just insane. What a glory hunter.
This Malasia was a missing person. Like literally, he was a crime case.
Yes. You can't say Malasia without MIA. Kevin says, give Southgate a chance. He left his England jog for this. You two shall play boring football. No, Kevin. Now we've got Amorim. Now we've got
Amorim football.
Amorim. I'm sold. I'm on. Here we go.
Give me Amorim. That's all I want.
Now, if he doesn't sign, I'll be damn sad.
That's also true.
Rishabh says, don't understand the hike for Trent Alexander-Arnold. If we need right back who can't defend, we already have Vasquez. Also, Bellingham's attacking prowess is wasted playing so deep.
Yeah. So, 100%. Like this Trent thing, I'm not very like a good passer would help, obviously, but we need a solid right back who goes up and down, but mostly does defensive work and keeps one nice tight ship. Because आगे जाने में problem नहीं है, पीछे में problem.
तुम लोग को एक वन बिसाका चाहिए.
Yeah. One
need one Bissaka.
stodgy defender I need, yaar, who's just one right back who likes to be a right back and has no ambition.
You need Chelsea days ka Branislav Ivanovic.
Yeah. Yeah.
One centre back who has been converted to a full back. You need one Jules Koundé.
Yes. One guy who just likes to be on that wing and has no ambition of Ballon d'Or, has no ambition of goals, assist.
No
Just-
ambition of crossing halfway line.
Yeah. One Gary Neville I want.
Yeah. Lazy Hippo says 4XL ka option do for merch please. 4XL bhai.
Like Philip Lahm, Gary Neville, वो क्या Cafu.
Philip Lahm was too dynamic, yaar. Baba, you don't understand. I want a one-dimensional,
Yeah.
one-track mind.
आगे पीछे,
blinkers
आगे पीछे.
on. He doesn't know only what inverting means. He just
You need Wes Brown.
yeah, I want West Brown. I just want one. I just want to see one right back. Who's a right back?
Wait. You know who you need? You need what is his name? अरे यार, ex-Chelsea fellow only. Khalid Boularus type.
Yeah. But minus the
cannibal. All these players who have man-eating names never live up to the billing.
Bossingwa, what are these names?
Bosingwa was the full. He was the zero defense, only attack.
Paulo Ferreira, I want, man. Paulo Ferreira.
Paulo Ferreira, that's what you need. Yes.
Oh God, I want the good old days of right back.
Oh, now we're getting a Portuguese manager from Portuguese league. Now we're going to sign half of Portugal for the next.
Portugal. But Portugal is a talent factory, so I wouldn't be too downbeat on it.
Uncle Jul.
Easy over. Want a
What?
Cameron
Cameron Was he a
Sure.
right back or was he a defensive?
Zanetti is
midfielder?
what you're thinking of. Now.
There was one right back also that would run down.
Zanetti.
Zanetti
No,
was
Zambrotta.
No. You know Redzi, bro. He used to run down the right wing also. फिर वो
Benjamin Pavard.
I think I know who you need. Got it. I got it. You want Michel Salgado.
Yeah,
You want
good
Michel
old days.
Salgado.
But I have associated Michel
How my
Salgado with
brain is awake in the mornings that I remembered Michel Salgado.
Salgado with his L'Oreal hair. Come on,
Yeah, you need
Aja wapas Salgado.
You need, as Supan in chat says, you need Antonio Valencia,
Arey baap re.
who after his leg break forgot how to kick a ball only entirely without faking 4 times. You need opposite of Mycon. You need Yorkon. Ankushu says it's not a Ten Hag sack kind of decision. It's an Ineos finding the right person kind of decision. I agree.
Correct.
I think they just got they got the here we go from Fabrizio and then they sacked
What?
the manager.
Amorim has already happened.
No. I'm like Ineos got the here we go from Fabrizio saying कि they must have told Fabrizio उसको पूछ कि वो आएगा कि नहीं. So then Fabrizio would have replied to them here we go because he doesn't do regular replies. I don't think he just says yes, on WhatsApp.
Like when his friends
to his
also ask him
mom,
for
yeah.
stuff, na? Yeah.
Just mom asks Fabrizio beta dinner के लिए कब आ रहा है? He is like here we go soon.
When he gets married, he won't say I do. He'll say here.
Yeah. Can't wait for that. Fabrizio wedding will be superb. Praditi says, Kautuk, please talk about your generational Galacticos. I think he
Arey
has.
baap re. We are Mbappe only.
Shubham says, Los más sorprendente. Los más asombroso. Lamine Yamal. Okay. This is Camp Nou faithful in next home match.
Baap re.
Sanhit Mehta says, Azim, thoughts on Eric Ten Hag sacking? Personally, I feel the players also need to be held accountable. Can't miss open goals against West Ham. I agree. But now it is time to look forward. We cannot dwell in the past. Now it's about Amorim or whoever else comes in. And if he also cannot get a tune out of these players, then we can revisit this conversation.
But the problem is that now the problem is now you come at least with Amorim also you have partly that issue of ये पूरा Ten Hag team है.
Right, but I mean, this we've had with so many. We've had these discussions about Flick. We've had these discussions about
Correct.
Emery. if the coach is truly good enough,
He can make it
then
work.
they'll make it
I agree.
happen.
I am on this side of the fence.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I agree. 100% agree.
Maresca also, yeah. Can't argue.
There was this World War II film,
Oh my God.
Oh, border.
Escape from Sobibor.
Who?
Okay.
Shabashai ka bhai.
It was a
Sobibor sounds like a team that plays in the Conference League.
it's a heart-telling
Tugging.
heart-tugging tale of prisoners who plan an escape from one of the most cruel Nazi concentration camps. And when you come out of that as a team, you must agree that the manager is really all that it takes to make the difference in a team.
In Amorim, we trust.
Yes. Oh.
In Amorim.
But when you are making a escape,
INRI.
But see, my counter to this is when you are making an escape, manager will make great plan. Manager will be like, okay, this is the plan, this is the getaway van and all will be over here. But now when your getaway driver does not know how to drive only, then how your plan will work?
I will explain to you the fault in this problem. The fault in this problem is that he has chosen the wrong getaway driver.
What if there's only one getaway driver and 3 getaway drivers were given to him, all 3 can't drive?
I've kind of lost this metaphor.
In that case, he has not spent enough time because, of course, while they were in Sobibor, they had getaway cars. But let's work that he should have trained that getaway driver enough, spent enough time motivating him, putting his arm around him, walking the dirt of the concentration camp, making him realize what he's actually fighting for, what he's actually living for, making him smell the fresh air on the other side of the fence, and making him look into the tunnel and say that this is the darkness you must cross, bringing him back out and making him look across the that is the light you will
this same Ten Hag said you must cross to both Garnacho and Rashford, but दोनों नहीं करते, तो अभी फिर क्या करने का?
Oh, this guy is crazy, huh? He's like, ये बस 3-1, 3-0, 6-1, 5-0, 2-0.
Come on.
मैं वही पूछ रहा था कि ये क्या बारसा फेमिना का कोच है क्या?
Bro, I think he's going to get you Gyökeres. I think this is the guy who gets you that striker who gives you 25, 30 goals. I think it's going to happen.
Let's see. In something we trust. In Amorim we trust. In Ineos we trust. Players though I don't trust. Akash Chakrabarti says make a Chelsea design soon. We do have a Chelsea design. Hey, tum log do na, give us ideas for one Hindi thing we can write for Chelsea, because we had the come on you blues, but maja nahi aa raha tha. Chelsea ka batao na kuch. Maybe we can find something from what were Bawa's epic Chelsea quotes today. Ball आगे जा रहा है.
मजा आ रहा है.
Ball आगे जा रहा है, मजा आ रहा है.
What a thing to say. Just...
अरे तुम लोग नहीं समझ रहे. Explain this यार. When you
up the Chelsea.
cross the desert with no water, when you come on the other side, even a glistening droplet that is full of algae tastes perfect. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't.
It's how to say now.
No, I got it.
Ball कोई डाल रहा है, गोल कोई मार रहा है. That's the t-shirt. Ball आगे जा रहा है, बेंचोद.
अरे bro.
Bawa 2024.
Describe your style of play. Ball आगे जा रहा है. What is his philosophy? अरे ball आगे जा रहा है.
It's not just that.
आगे जा रहा है.
It is ball आगे जा रहा है, मजा आ रहा है.
बॉल आगे जा रहा है, मजा. मजा भी आना चाहिए.
मजा भी आना चाहिए.
It is only the maja, bro.
Sand striker is also a good t-shirt to have. Gaurav says.
Aditya Madhuri says,
you can put, but you will change it now too.
Arey, this Nicolas Jackson, I'm telling you, he's already scored more goals than some 3-4 seasons of Drogba. He has scored 20 goals in 44 fewer games than Fernando Torres. What a legend.
But Fernando Torres, when we brought him, was a problem that happened because we gave him number 9. So, hey, this stat has been doing the rounds about City unbeaten games season, whatever. Okay, most number of unbeaten whatever season. What is that thing where?
Unbeaten charges of fraud. Yeah.
नहीं, अरे वो basically no loss वाला जो होता है ना वो एक
Yeah.
constant
Yeah,
वाला.
yeah.
तो ये लोग 35-36 पे नाच रहा है. Bro, record 86 है.
Huh?
और वो हम
कौन?
लोग है. Mourinho era.
Mourinho era. No, Stamford Bridge was fucking unbeatable, no?
नहीं, Baba, this is in Europe. They've got the longest unbeaten run in Europe. They've superseded Ferguson's United.
अरे no, one sec. I will show you one stat which has been doing the rounds की most number of home games का ये कुछ बताएगा ना home
अच्छा, that I don't know.
unbeaten Premier League ऐसे कुछ है.
I can't believe this stream. What a stream this has been, by the way.
Premier League home beaten run is 86 Chelsea and then City some 35. लेकिन वो stat आने लगा है अभी 35. मैं बोला 35 तू डबल करेगा तब भी पास में नहीं है.
Oh, speaking of unbeaten stat, that was the one that Barca. You thought you would get away without me mentioning it.
Just to show you the impressiveness of it, it is 86 unbeaten
over 5 years, 4 years.
1st February 2004 to 26th October 2008.
Jeez.
So it's an unreal stat to
Crazy
have.
stat.
Yeah.
Meaning truly value for money for ticket holder.
Yeah.
Season
But so
ticket-
what was the stat? It was how many? 43 unbeaten
So,
for Real Madrid at home.
No, we were 42 is the record. 43 is the record, I think.
Yeah.
Of
Which
which
was
Barcelona
Barca's,
has.
yeah.
We were at 42 and our 43rd game was at Barcelona.
Yeah.
And what poetry.
Yeah.
What poetry.
This is the same. This is the vibes of United versus Arsenal Invincibles, where Arsenal were going to be the first team to go 50 unbeaten. And then we beat them in the 50th match with Wayne Rooney's scam dive and Van Nistelrooy penalty.
Hey, here we go has happened. Ruben,
What? No chance. Here we go.
some guy, Kunal has already, here we went.
No. Here we go is just here we come has happened for Rodri, who's entering Ballon d'Or on crutches.
What, really?
Yeah, he's putting, this is Fabrizio has become red carpet journalist now. He's putting footage of Rodri arrives at Ballon d'Or.
यार ये यमाल को देख के ना गुस्सा आता है.
Aditya Madhuri says Southgate आया तो United fans pick your alternate hobbies. Ballerina, synchronized swimming, horse racing or anything else. Common भी चलेगा. Agreed. But
This is what I mean. This is what I mean, Azim. This stream it's so beautiful, this stream. It went from, like, it started with Ten Hag out and it's ended with Amorim in. What a stream. And there were super chats in the middle, like
this is more transition than Ten Hag achieved in all of his football.
Amarat. एक हो जाए.
Okay, Abhijit says running late, but Bawa does Azim Tokai make Kautuk Sabkotuk. Interesting. Hey, by the way, I started grinding my own coffee beans and all at home.
I heard you've become a coffee nista also.
I have made what cold brew I have made today.
Sorry, barista. It was right there.
Barista wala. Paranoid Android, very nice name, says here to see Kautuk and Azim ka latka hua cheras.
Too late for that.
Too late. Was latka hua. Now we are united.
Yeah.
By Amorim. Farzid Ali says Ole sacking maybe next Chelsea tha. Why always us? Oh yeah, that's correct. That is correct. Sai Krishna says United were absolutely wasteful yesterday. That being said, penalty call was shocking. Yeah. Why is it that every time ref goes to the screen, they change their decision? Which is true. Because for the amount of time the referee just spent staring at that, it was very obvious where he was like, bro, ye bullshit call hai. But everyone's saying कि नहीं ये senior referee है तो he didn't want to jeopardize his job by making the senior referee look bad and that's why he didn't change his decision. Because
Yeah.
if you have to stare 3 minutes at a
Did you
foul,
see
it's
one
not clear and
second?
obvious.
Azim, did you see that when they cut to the VAR refs, one guy was playing fantasy football.
What?
His FPL was open.
No way.
His FPL was
In
open.
the VAR room?
Yes.
What the fuck? No way.
Yes. Bro, हमारे La Liga में तो हम लोग को replay दिखाते ही नहीं है. They just draw some cartoon figures and we have to
So
take
people
it
are
for
saying
the
there was
truth.
not FPL,
Oh.
it was some manager's app.
Managers app.
That's what they're calling it, yeah. He must have been like, अरे bro यार मेरे team में ings है यार. छोड़ना. Dude, you will not. I was so fucking angry with that Dalot miss. A, because he missed a fucking sitter, and I had Dalot in my team also. Literally, I was celebrating when once he lobbed the keeper. I was
So
like,
was
come
Zatsi.
on, mera fucking clean sheet and Dalot goal. मतलब मेरा 12 point. But no.
It was not to be.
Hey, they've invited iShow Speed. No, he's doing live stream. Thank God. If iShow Speed was at Ballon d'Or, that would just be wild. Wasn't he at some Ballon d'Or where he stood up and started clapping and then the whole people started clapping along with him or something?
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was one of these events, I think he was at.
Oh, Priyansh has clarified. The manager himself clarified. It's the PL official managers app. They aren't allowed
Oh
personal
God, he
devices.
is there. He is there. Oh no. G. Sriram says, talk about Reece James. Baba, do you want to talk about Reece James?
He's back, baby, with all his hamstrings.
Oh, he met Lamine Yamal. iShow Speed. Has he called him Lamine yet?
Bro, this Lamine is it's just the rise and the rise and the rise. From the age of 15 till 17, he's not had a fall only.
How long before he's on a Simpsons episode?
It's just something has, you can't, like, Messi has bathed you. I mean, what more do you have to, like, how much more can you be the prince that was promised? He is literally
Crazy.
Timothy Chalamet from Dune.
Lamine Al Gaib.
Yeah.
G. Sriram says, Baba, today was therapy. The way he was touching himself for Neto's first touch. Football is beautiful. Ketan Gada says, yo, earlier super chat missed because stream reboot. I mean, I have read all super chats that were there. Yeah. Are Ayush Vitkar is here? Says, I came online for 2 minutes. What has changed in Baba after I left the country? Bhai, Nirvana Shah ban gaya hai. Baba, what do you have to say about these allegations?
क्या बोलेगा अभी?
Please fire Ayush again.
Kautuk, Ayush, what has happened is Baba is jet lagged. So he's in morning US time, which is why he's going well. Halu Bhai says, भाई लोग जान के खतरे के कारण थोड़ा अंडरग्राउंड हो गया है. अगर मैं होता तो ऑफ नहीं होता. You are like ऐश प्यार करता है मुझसे शादी किया किसी और से. Oh, अच्छा, he's crossed universes. Very nice.
Wow.
Also, guys, if you are here and still with us, please smash a like on the stream and also please subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed. Nehal Kulkarni, one of our OGs, says, Bawa Marley, be like no Roman, no cry. SF ka asar hai, yes. Souvik Goswami says, what we need is a leader on the pitch, like a Cantona, Keane, Rooney types. Bruno is not it. Not see anyone else
Also
who can
true.
be that leader.
Also true. You do need a leader on the pitch. I agree.
We need a talisman and somebody who everyone is like, this guy will bail us out.
Yeah, either that or just a guy who can enforce standards without whining like a fucking
Just at the end it was just disgusting scene.
You know something, I feel like I really do miss that Sergio Ramos presence on the pitch. It used to really be reassuring. Like it was really like you felt like you had someone on your side who is, you know, like who is providing psychological, you know, like an embankment for your players. It was pretty cool.
Dominic Shabubamashai has changed character. He's saying, Azim da, Amorim ke liye hum United आएगा. Gigi Bhalo United. देखो Dominic भाई, हम थोड़ा तुम्हारा क्लब का एनिमी है और तुम्हारा सब क्लब का प्लेयर बोलता है ऐसा हार्वी एलियट बेटर देन मैनू वगैरह, तो ऐसा सब, तो तुम अगर हार्वी एलियट से सॉरी बुलवाएगा और कॉबी मैनू बेस्ट बोलेगा तो फिर हम सोचेगा थोड़ा, तो आप सोच लो एक बार।
Curtis Jones also. Curtis Jones. So,
कर्टिस जोन्स तो फॉर श्योर। Mohammad Yasir says, goated stream with the monologues, essays, and the BDR drama in the background. Yeah, it's been fun stream. It's been
yeah,
one
it
of
has
the
been.
wilder streams in a while.
You know, and by the way, going into this, genuinely with everything that happened over the weekend, we never thought that
Yeah.
this would be fun.
We never thought it would end with everyone feeling happy.
Yeah, man, it's the most feel good podcast in like years.
Who knew that Ten Hag was everything that was making us miserable? My eyes have been opened. Now we've gone back to old Baba again. I think Baba is like Baba is like an Olympic runner. You know, he's saving his energy. He finds second when he
Short
comes in with
bursts.
one rant. Yeah.
No, I'm just waiting, yeah,
For Amorim.
for some interesting things to happen. Then we'll see.
Acha, okay. So this is why they've signed him, because Amorim knows how to unlock Ugarte.
Oh
Because
my
Ugarte
God, it's
played under
amazing.
Sporting.
Oh my God. Can't
So
wait
he's
for
going
Ugarte to be
he's going to
integrated.
unlock Ugarte from whatever room they've locked him inside. And I was like, नहीं इसको नहीं आता है, मत खिलाओ.
Sir, I am ready, sir.
नहीं, get out solitary one more day. Sit with
Casemiro.
Malasia. Srirag Marar says, as a United and Barca fan, life's been an emotional boot camp. Barca healed a part of my soul this week while United dug new wounds. One lifts me up, the other pulls me down. But that's football. I wholeheartedly empathize with you as a lifelong Barca fan and lifelong United fan. I feel everything that you have said. Anirudh Pachapur, Oil Money member, says Palmer pass was lovely, truly was lovely. Ayush says Amorim was literally who LFC were targeting. You read this? Laksha says Mourinho back at United. Who says no? Me. I say no. I think Mourinho also said. Mourinho himself said, I'm going to go back to Premier League and manage a team that doesn't play in Europe because मेरे European referees नहीं चाहिए.
He couldn't have said Bournemouth more
Yeah.
without saying Bournemouth.
You think that would actually happen where he'll take one of these random teams to UEFA competition and be like, nah, I'm not playing.
You know what I do want to see happen? In another 5 years or so, when he's really pushing into his 70s, then I guess, I hope he gets one last hurrah at some level and then quits.
Yeah.
You know, like gets one international trophy or...
I mean, I guess he'll win the
PL or
league
whatever.
with Fenerbahce and all.
I don't think so. I think this Fenerbahce thing has already turned sour and it's going to just...
Well, yeah, he seemed quite pissed off with the Fenerbahce media. Na? Let's see
He
Turkish
hates
league.
being there. He hates being there.
Turkish league table. Oh yeah, he's quite a way off. He's
Yeah,
in
yeah,
third place, 7 points off Galatasaray, and Samsung Spor is second place. If you're losing to phones, then that's not good.
Yeah,
Not
I
good.
hope he like just takes up one last Portuguese gig or whatever. Like as Ramanathan Neelkantan says,
Yeah.
he just goes and wins one trophy and then calls it a
Yeah.
day. Yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah. Kafka asks us, Garnacho जब से टंग अंदर रखने लगा है उसका फॉर्म बंद का बैंड बज के गौत्या का नजर लगा उसको एंड टेन हाग को. Was that all it was? Was it just Garnacho tongue movements that have been missing?
Yeah. It was a tongue fully.
Avna Bidu King Eric says, with the Carrington construction going on, abhi to it's walls that run through players. Adamia says, we lost 4-0 to Barca. We won UCL and La Liga the last time. We will win this year too. It's fine to lose matches once in 42 matches. Hala Madrid. Fuck GXR mother chod. Wholehearted agreement with at least one part.
I exactly, like I wouldn't make too much of the this Madrid Barca defeat, but I would make a lot of the fact that we've also been struggling against a lot of other teams this season. It's not been the funnest watch. Like even the match I saw against Alaves, nicely we took a 3-goal lead, and then we've got Jesus Vaje on, and then conceded 2 and then had one nervous 10 minutes at the end. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So we need to plug this defensive hole that we have created.
Ninad Khandekar says Ruben Amorim is anagram for B and Rum Maro. In short, what happens to me after watching United play? Ayush
Not for long.
says came for Kautuk Azim rant, stayed for hopeful Bawa.
Come on.
Sabka Baap Perezwa returns, saying from making a comeback versus Borussia Dortmund to having Barca come on our backs. Stifling week, but production quality in La Liga Baap. GXR and Ballon d'Or wala count your days. Flick के pepperoni nipples viral करने होंगे. Flick के pepperoni nipples. What a world in which this sentence makes sense. Ustad Farhan Torres returns saying सोचा नहीं था ये दिन भी आएगा. थिएटर ऑफ ड्रीम्स को नाइटमेयर सताएगा. बनाया किला उसने, अब परचम कोई और लहराएगा. ये एरा कोई भुला ना पाएगा. वाह उस्ताद जी, वाह वाह
Wow, wow.
Sorry, while it's topical, Ashutosh says Amorim to unlock Garnacho's tongue.
Super, Ashish. Super.
Oh my god. Eklo chalo Elliot has come saying
What is this? What is this
हमको-
Liverpool Bengali connection, bro?
this is Anirban's family. तो हमको शोबो भेजा, कोबी बेटर है, हमको भी ले लो. देखो एलियट भाई, तुम सॉरी बोला, हमको अच्छा लगा, बट तुम्हारा एक कर्टिस जोन्स भी है जिसको बहुत बोला है कि कर्टिस जोन्स बेटर देन कोबी मेनू वगैरह. तो जब कर्टिस जोन्स का सॉरी आएगा तो फिर हम दोनों को कंसिडर करेगा. तो आप देख लो एक बार. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर एज प्रियांश सेज Ornos Lotto to come in. What a fantastic community we have. Suraj Mustafi says eras ended, Amorim best option if not Nagelsmann. अक्षय कौशिक says कौत्या ये तूने क्या किया, मेरे 10 हगवा को उड़ा दिया. अभी आमोरिम आएगा तुम सबका क्रेमेटोरियम खोलने.
नहीं. Now there's no enmity with Amorim. He seems like a nice guy. I wish him the best.
Yeah, there is no
Look, I have
legendary
a-
player of yours for him to sack that you can.
I
quarrel with.
have exactly. I have a soft spot for 39-year-old Portuguese people.
Yeah, I don't think you can not support him. You just every time I think whenever you see him, you'll have one sticker with just Ronaldo's face over there. Supan says, why did Azim shift to Goa? Because it's better than Bombay. Is comedy scene same? No, there's no comedy scene. I go to Bombay or wherever 10 days a month to do comedy, and then the rest of the time I chill. Cavalier says United needs a more imbecile manager. Okay. Rowan D'Souza says Anthony, Rashford, Mount, Maguire, Lindelof, Casemiro, Eriksson, Shaw, Malaysia all need to go as well. Sacking ETH won't solve the problem. I agree with you on Rashford, Lindelof, Casemiro, Shaw, Malaysia. I still think Anthony, Mount, Eriksson and Maguire can stick around for 1-2 more years. Naveen says, I still don't understand why Rodri can win Ballon d'Or but Carvajal can't. Exactly. Didn't expect Vinny to win but wanted Carvajal to. Full agree. Rickster says, when this moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's Amorim. Inject this
Music,
into...
no? That's the song.
When the
When the moon hits the
Oh,
sky,
so that one, okay.
Pizza pie, it's Amor.
Amorim.
Inject this into my delusional vein. Really wanted ETH to bring 2019 Ajax to United. वो सपने तो पूरे कभी होंगे नहीं. Vikram says, hi Forward, been watching you guys since Euro 2020. Since then completed engineering, got a job. You're a small part of my salary for best 2 hours of every week. And Kautuk, Hala Madrid.
Hey!
Thank you,
Chalo.
Vikram. And congratulations.
Yeah.
Martian says, Delict captain. ये Bruno बस रोते रहता है. Dude, you know what?
होता तो
I
रहता है.
quite liked Lisandro's vibe as captain.
I also
because
agree.
he did the whole, bring everybody in a huddle before the match, and he's like, "Come on, guys, आज manager को sack कराना है. Let's do our jobs properly. Let's go. Michael Oliver को GP मिल चुका है. Come on, we can do this." And he went out and did what he set out to do.
He is literally discount Ramos.
Yeah.
He's one center back who was full gung ho macho. He has got one Spanish speaking.
Bad haircut. Everything.
Vamos.
Yeah. And then we had Vishwanath Biradar saying, found a new rant that Kautuk might like. Raste ka mal, saste ka mal. Lamine, अरे. Come on, यार. ऐसा Lamine Yamal को रस्ते का माल मत बोला यार. Come on, यार. Generational goat को ऐसा नहीं बुलाते.
Vishwanath, we will wait. एक दिन Lamine भी हम लोग Lamine भी देखेगा जब विनी मारेगा एक हैट्रिक कैंप न्यू में.
मेरा एक सपना है कि एमोरिम यूनाइटेड को बनाए ग्रेट एंड देन ये लमीन का कमाल और धमाल हो न्यू ट्रैफर्ड पे for 170 million. Lamine Yamal to United is my dream.
When Barca's mismanagement continues and they're absolutely forced, like they just are like
no more burgers, nachos, nothing can solve
nothing
the
is
problem.
helping.
Then
And they're like कि देख Lamine, sorry यार, पर पूरा क्लब डूब जाएगा, अब तेरे को जाना ही पड़ेगा Lamine. तू कहाँ जाएगा? And then he says, ये Ruben Amorim का क्लब मेरे को बहुत पसंद है.
yes, and at the grand old age of 21, he will make the move. To see out the twilight of his career. Oh wow, still more guys. Sone ka hai. I mean, thank you very much for super chats, but please, we want to sleep now. Akshay Kaushik says current goal difference under Amorim in Sporting this season is plus 28. Yes, we discussed this. The Crinkle says RV, and thank you guys for doing this. Yet to catch up on today's episode, but already know it will be a banger. You are correct, Crinkle. बहुत मजा आया आज के episode में. And oh no, Ornov Slaughterji has arrived.
Slaughterji. I can't look at Arnav Slaughter anymore. It is forever Arnav Slaughter.
He says, can I do the accents? ये मेरे बच्चे इधर आ गए. ये शोभो को ले लो. ट्रेनिंग में फुल गंडगोल है. पुष्कश का जूता पहनकर खुद को पुष्कश समझता है. एकला चलो बे हैशटैग अनवा. अच्छा
एक चलो बे.
Okay, Arnav ji, I would like to take you up on your offer. आप भेज दो डोमिनिक को ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड बार का मेट्रो स्टेशन पे. हम भेज रहे एक आदमी. करेंटली हमारे पास मैनेजर नहीं है, तो हम रूड को भेजेंगे. आप भेज दो लड़के को.
I like how Rude has just become an office boy. Who fills in here, who goes to pick up Arnav.
हाँ, रूट लेकर आएगा एंड वो दिखाएगा. होपफुली बाय द टाइम यू सेंड हिम रूट सैक ना हो जाए, बट आप भेज दो. रूट संभाल लेगा. थैंक यू अर्नब जी. Where to watch Ballon d'Or ceremony? Isn't this also on that fucking GXR World only?
Oh no.
How does GXR World, what scam have they pulled? Like, I thought it was just La Liga corruption, and they have La Liga, they have Serie A, they have Liga.
Sony
How
Live.
the
Sony Live.
fuck?
It's on Sony Live. Thank
Okay,
God.
it's on Sony Live. How the fuck do they have three of Europe's 5 top leagues for a random MySpace page, dude? Fuck. All right, come on. We have made it to 3 hours, guys. 3 hours. And we have to do predictions, Baba. Come on, let's go. Fadafat. We have to predict for United versus Chelsea.
Oh.
Tasty.
अब
Time
तो
to go
bounce
all
back
in.
तो होने वाला है
स्कोर करने
दोस्तों.
हैं, स्कोर लाइन करने हैं.
हाँ, sure. I have to add for 44 plus 442 to your points. For plus 44.2. Yes, so tell.
So last week we all didn't predict, but I took.
Yes. So I think minus 442 for everyone. So that means 0 for everyone.
No, no need. Hear me out. So Kautuk last week wagered on United versus Brentford,
Oh.
and he wagered all his points on Brentford captain winning 2-1.
Oops.
गलत
Ten
week,
Hag's
गलत
final
team.
farewell.
So I have a feeling what you have done, Amanat, you need to check because he also needs to be deducted for captain points also on this. So
नहीं, captain of wager नहीं होता है.
so okay, and
He just goes to 0. And you've given away all my points also, Kautuk. What is this?
this
Or
is
did I?
why
No, I took my loan
No,
back.
no,
Sorry.
you took back.
Okay,
this
okay.
is
Would you
why I
like a new
told you.
loan?
I might consider it.
So Azim, you are at 950.
Woo! Party. Thomas party.
Kautuk is at 1-4, which I think needs to go to 0 because of his captain Brentford, etc.
And 14 we keep.
1-4, and I am at 241.
241 plus
Please give me
44.2.
1-4, please, so I can wager all on United this
283.2.
time.
283.2 I am at.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now,
I can give you a loan of 300.
No. Azim, keep the loan this time.
Oh,
Keep the
Amorim
loan
is
this
not
time.
here yet. Yes.
No, yeah, because I'm going to do something crazy anyway. So I don't want to waste your points on it.
Oh my God. How crazy could we go with 14 points?
Quite crazy.
I see why. Okay. I see where this is going.
oh no, he's going to wager against Chelsea, na?
No, I know what he's doing. Okay. Continue.
What is he going to do?
Are you'll find out.
Okay, let's go. Newcastle versus Arsenal.
Woo. Draw.
Arsenal.
Draw.
Okay. Bournemouth versus Manchester City.
City only bench.
City.
Captain.
City wager all points.
Ooh.
Scoreline 3-0.
Okay.
These City mother jodes who fucking beat Southampton 12-0, 19-0 every year. 1-0 when I fucking triple
1-0.
captained Haaland.
You saw how he scored though. It was very funny.
Haaland washed player hai, guys.
He has scored while falling down. It was
A classic known as the Chicharito.
But I mean, please, yeah, don't give this much. What's the word? Value. It's okay. It's over, guys. Where is this league? It's here. Okay, Ipswich versus Leicester. Ooh, promotion derby.
Ipswich.
Draw. Liverpool Brighton.
Fuck.
Liverpool.
Both of them are on a high, na? But I think Liverpool.
Liverpool
I think,
only.
yeah.
Sorry to say, guys, but
Right.
Brighton.
Ornob strategy is going to drop another masterclass.
Brighton. I'm just saying Brighton for fuck's sake. Nottingham versus West Ham.
Nottingham win. Lopetke also sacked. Out of spite.
West Ham.
I think Lopetegui kicks off season. West Ham.
Southampton Everton.
Everton.
Draw.
Everton.
Draw. Wolves Palace.
Wolves.
Draw.
Palace. Spurs Villa. Ooh.
Woo.
Great game.
Villa.
Great game.
Villa and sacked.
Spurs.
Villa captain. Fulham Brentford.
Draw.
Brentford.
Both are actually playing quite well, huh? Fulham and Brentford.
Hmm.
Brentford for me also. My scoreline prediction is in Newcastle Arsenal. Arsenal 1-0. The
I'd like to captain Tottenham, please.
okay. Valencia versus Real Madrid.
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 Madrid. Barcelona Espanyol.
Oh, Derby.
Espanyol.
Espanyol. This seems like the kind of game Barca would end up losing now.
Okay. Barca Femini. Hold on. Barca Femini, who have 2 weeks ago in the Women's Champions League, UEFA Champions League, beaten a club called Hamar B 9-0.
Baap re baap.
उसके पहले एस्पेन्योल बार्सा फेमिनी has beaten 7-1. So their last game versus Levante 4-1. Okay. Barcelona versus Eibar.
Oh, Femini.
6-0.
Oh, to score 11.
5-0, 5-5. Barca Femini to score 5.
Boys.
Barcelona versus Espanyol, for me, it is Barcelona. Anybody else?
Boys. Samuel Lakhurst has just tweeted saying, update, Ruben Amorim has agreed in principle to take over as MUFC manager. Now down to United and Sporting to agree compensation package.
और पैसा तो फेंकने तो आता है अपने अपन को.
Okay, wait. Kautuk, Barcelona, Espanyol?
Espanyol.
Azim, what have you said? Your Barcelona.
No, he said Espanyol.
I'll say draw.
You said draw.
I'll say draw now.
Say draw then.
I say draw.
Okay, so draw. Now, I have to give you, what's the word?
Surprise.
Secret, secret.
But Baba, what more surprise can you give after this day?
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, I agree.
This is like the Atul Khatri joke template. What can you give someone who has already seen a manager sacked and hired on the same stream?
No, I agree with this.
Sacked and hired on the same day is true.
Yeah.
What a crazy day.
One sec, hold on.
Fuck, man. Wow.
I'm just trying to. Got it. All right. So, oh fuck, there are two very good ones I want to give you.
Two very good ones.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you only one.
Okay.
The 2nd of November at 12 a.m. All right? 12 a.m., which means midnight. Right? These two clubs will take on each other. Look at the amount of information I am giving you guys. Isn't it nice? All right.
Very
Y'all
nice.
have to extend this courtesy. The first club
Cyprus.
is...
Cyprus.
Thisted FC.
Who?
Histed. Thisted FC versus Skive. Skive.
Cyprus.
FC versus Skive. In staying with the true tradition of the stream, I'm the only one who does this, just so you guys know. It has been spoken on the stream.
Oh.
Fuck. Who did he speak about? He didn't speak about Cyprus.
In true tradition of this, true tradition.
San Francisco.
What we have spoken about on the stream?
America. I'm going with America. Fuck it.
I'm going with Portugal.
Both wrong, guys. It is Denmark.
Oh, because of Damsgaard and all the other guards.
Frank Burrows.
Very frank, that was.
Good. Nice. Wow, nice one. Nice one.
Kirk says these streams were fun outside India. In Goa now, third night staying up after Mexico group. Oh, seriously, dude. One more we have to stay up to watch United lose to Leicester also.
Okay, boys.
All right, the big one.
Oh, all right. Stratford End versus
Shed End. Okay, this is my official olive branch to all United supporters.
Oh,
All in with 14 points. Take all my points. United going to whack the knees out of Chelsea. All this feel good factor is going to go sapping out of Bawa. It's just going to be back to the ball कौन डालेगा goal कौन मारेगा क्या हो गया मेरी team का. It's just going to be back to the drudgery and the pain and the suffering. And United are going to see glory again. Let's go.
Amanat. If you could just cut this little portion of Kautuk Srivastava and just send it to me on WhatsApp. Just this cut. Just this, if you can do it, it would be. I would highly appreciate it.
What?
what is going on here? What is the plan?
Yeah, dude.
This is all I would like. That's all. Just if you and only send it to me personally, Amanat. You don't need to give it to anybody. Just send it to me. That's all.
You know, the scary part is he's not saying what he's going to do with it. That's the real scary part.
Yes,
Like
Azim.
one Bond villain.
Azim,
United win, scoreline 4-1.
Rude coming on to finish.
right? I feel.
I mean, you got to report Priyansh.
Lamine just won Copa Trophy. No, for Lamine, Lamine is the GOAT.
No, he said menu last.
But Lamine is first, no, in the tweet, in the message. That's what matters.
Oh.
So, according to me, Chelsea to win because I've already given my scoreline prediction and my captaincy has been given. Just want to say Chelsea will win this game. That's all. And if we don't, I know we will lose with grace. That's all I can say.
Oh, wow. What do you even say to that?
All you can say is abhi packaging.
किधर आएगा?
Idhar aaya.
Thank you, friends, for watching the 4.
The 4.
The 2. And from the next stream, it'll be a whole new era.
Because eras can come
to an end.
What an exit. What an exit. Oh. Oh my God. Finishing better than Garnacho. Okay, goodbye, friends.
Good night.